We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, B'Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you, Akim, across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth, sincerity. You know, another weekend prophesying the downfall of America. And it's like, hey, man, you're going to get it or not, man. All right? You know, time is at hand. All right? And this gospel being preached across the four corners of the earth. Matter of fact, my brother, hold Matthew 24 and 14. Because we got the Israelite foreigners waking up. All right? If you can't receive that, this truth ain't for you, man. This isn't some black power movement. All right? We don't wear all black. All right? We're not militant. All right? This is the gospel. Good news. Okay? So this is not some pro-black doctrine. You got Israelites working up across the four corners of the earth. All right? So while the getting is good, so to speak, how Jake and say getting while the getting is good, you know, it's time to get this truth and wake up, or your destruction is at hand. Right? Be found. Yeah, we can get to that scripture. So bring out Matthew 24 and 14.
This Matthew 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
So in every nation where Israelites are scattered, this gospel is being preached. And we don't have to get on the jet to go to different lands. It's through the Urim and the Thummim, the internet, the modern day internet. So you don't have to go to different countries to spread this word out. That's why brothers are putting up a high volume of videos day in, day out. Like the brother said last week, we're giving you warning day in, day out. All right, we out here week in, week out, but we're giving you warning day in, day out of the destruction. Okay, what's going to happen to America? What's going to happen to our oppressor, Esau, the so-called white man? How 2/3 of our people are going to get destroyed? All right, and how the elect is going to get saved? Because we all want to be saved at the end of the day. All right, we don't want any part of that destruction. So this word is going out across the four corners of the earth to wake up these so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and you confusing the faces out here, man. All right, because we at the end of this thing. I mean, in your head, you should figure out we're at the last of the last days. It's not just a slogan. It's actually what's happening according to the scriptures. It is. All right. So could you read that one more time?
I can. This is Matthew 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
And then shall the end come. All right. So this gospel, like Apostle Tahar said, this gospel's already been preached. All right. Like you said, he's got people from different countries saying shalom, from Italy, France, so on and so forth. If you look at the demographic page of your own YouTube page, you can see there's men in Australia watching the videos, men, hell, even countries like Kazakhstan, like countries you can't even pronounce. This word is going out, man. Yeah, Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan, yeah, any stand. You know, all these countries, this is where the word is going out at. That's right. All right. So it's no time to be tearing and being on the sidelines. I don't know. They got the truth, and there's only one truth, man. Like Ephesians 4 said, there's only one truth. There's only one Lord. Matter of fact, can we get that? Because you got a lot of guys out here that say they're Israelites and go back into the world. 1 foot in the world, 1 foot in the truth. All right. You shouldn't be out here pumping rap songs and doing cookouts and all manners of folly, man. That's not going to wake up anybody. There's nowhere in the Bible says we're going to do cookouts and have nationwide fast to wake up the people, man. It's through the word. You wash yourself through the word.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
I got that for you. I'm going to set at the top if you don't mind. This is Ephesians 4 and 1. And it says, therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that ye walk worthy of the vocation wherewith ye are called.
Yeah, because this is our profession. This is our number one profession, proclaiming this word, all right, to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. This is the main thing. About what we gonna eat tomorrow, what we gonna drink, how we gonna get to this place, how we gonna get to that place. As long as we stay doing the work and stay in order, the Lord's gonna take us. We're gonna stay faithful. So this is our main vocation. You know.
Come. Y'all want us to stop real quick? Verse 2. With all lowliness and meekness, with long suffering, forbearing one another in love.
Because that's right. Because the scriptures say the meek shall inherit the earth.
That's right.
You got a lot of prideful Israelites out here that think they know something and they don't. The scriptures say, don't seek out to do things out of vainglory of filthy lucre's sake.
Sure.
All right, so you got a lot of men out here that like to sow discord, like to preach the wrong doctrine. That's all out of pride.
Yeah.
Because they want to fill their own belly.
Yeah, and if I could add to what you're saying, it says with long suffering, all right, because having patience is a form of suffering. You got to be in the spirit of suffering, suffering to wait on the kingdom of heaven. So that's part of this. You got, the spirit has been heavy on Apostle Tahar to speak on these men that have lost patience. Okay. Verse 3, and thou to keep the unity of the spirit and the bond of peace. Verse 4, there is one body and one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
All right, there's one body, all right? There's one body that's preaching the sound doctrine. Because in here, Israel, the word of Israel, all right, you got a lot of guys that, like I said before time, you got guys that's trying to do a nationwide fast. They don't even give all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, they do other things out of vainglory. Mm-hmm. Everybody has a different doctrine. This guy here has a doctrine. This guy doesn't believe that the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast.
Yep.
This guy believes that we're going to be here another 20 years. This guy is just all about fatherless and madness and making rap mixtapes and whatnot. All right, so there's one body that's out here preaching this gospel, man. And
That's
it's
right.
evident that the apostles and elders are the ones that's doing it, and we're their fruits. All right, so you don't want to be rotten fruit in this thing, man. All right, you want to be able to produce more fruit to the spirit and wake up the elect. That's why it's one body, man. All right, if it's one body, everybody's joined together. It's just like if you got a knuckle and they all clutched together, they're all in body, they're all in unison, man. All right, so to hell with all that unity stuff, man.
Yep. Like you said, that concert that those Israelites did, I think in Ohio, the East Side.
That was in California. Yeah,
That was in LA. Okay.
it was in Long Beach.
Well, I think some of those Israelites, they from Ohio, because I was checking out their videos, and you got men over there that believe in Ahaya,
And Yahuwah.
Yahuwah, but then they talk about unity. There's no unity. There is no unity, man.
Yeah.
The scriptures clearly tell you in Amos 3:3, can two walk together unless they be in agreement, man?
And it's like Jake want to be so deep with these so-called revelations they have. They can't even go back to milk scriptures like that, or 2 Corinthians, I think it's 6:14. Be not unequally yoked with unbelievers. All right, so Jake can't even follow the basic scriptures, man. It's just basic stuff that you follow. You're like, all right, Khan, you apply that, and that's wisdom, man.
That's right.
But you got a lot of, like I said, you got a lot of Jakes.
Self-will.
They're self-willed. All right, we worry about the elect.
I got a precept for you, and we get back to Ephesians. This is Matthew 7, and I'm gonna start at 15. Matthew 7 and 15, and it reads, "Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Ye shall know them by their fruits." 18. Matthew 7 and 18, and it says, "A good tree cannot bring."
Like I said, like starting from
I got another tripod down, so they're gonna do like this next week. But right now, we just gonna have to thug it out for this.
And we continue in like manner, man. But like I said, you got guys out here that's teaching false doctrine, and they say they waking up the elect, and there's still only 2 or 3 guys who believe that BS doctrine, man. You can't. These guys can't produce good fruit, man. All they can do is remix the doctrine every week. Now, I bet the next thing is gonna be there's no such thing as a higher power. That's how worse it's gonna get. That's why the scriptures say men wax worse and worse. Because every week, Jake don't believe it. It's something every week, man. It's like it's the point where it's just annoying, man. But you just filling out Bible prophecy, you know?
Hey, but you know what? That goes into our long suffering.
Yeah.
We have to suffer through it.
Yeah.
We got to suffer through the madness of these other camps and stay spiritual. Because you'll watch this madness, and it'll get you out. It'll get you hot, man. It'll push you to the point of really wanting to get carnal.
Yeah, it's like to the point where this brother told me a long time ago, man, you just watch it for entertainment, man. Of course you do be mad, but then it's like if you need a good laugh, watch these guys, man. They're like the Larry Moes and Curlys of Israel.
That's right, huh?
So you really can't. Yeah, you can't get mad, man. You know, when you're doing something right, man, you can't be mad at somebody doing something wrong, man. You know, so, man, to hell with them guys. So, I mean, you can't, so you really can't get mad at these guys, man. You're just an example of what not to do, and they're fulfilling Bible prophecy.
Let me see. I'll read verse 19. This is Matthew 7 and 19. And it says, every tree that bringeth forth not good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire.
And the main fire is that lake of fire. And the brother's got that American gonna get destroyed sign. That's that main fire, man. All right, these other camps don't preach this hellfire, man. These ICBM missiles, man. A lot of guys don't believe that those are the missiles, man. They believe it's lavas. What's that?
The sulfur from the volcanic eruption is going to poison the air, poison the water around you. It's going to be the lava, the molten lava that cools quickly, by the way. All right, it's going to, that's what's going to turn America into a lake of fire. When in actuality, it's not that many volcanoes to turn America to a lake of fire. It'll cool before you probably get all 2,000 miles around.
Yeah, so and then like volcanoes, they produce new land. So how is that going to destroy something when earthquakes produce new land, man? That makes no sense, man. But these guys that preach damnable heresies, man, they're going to get this, man. It's going to be your name on it. It ain't going to be USSR. It's going to be your name on it, dude. That's the fear of the Lord, man. If you preach wrong doctrine, man, you got a missile with your name on it, man. They got your first, middle, last. They got your government name on
Social
there.
Security.
Yeah, Social Security. They got your Hebrew name, whatever.
GPS.
Yeah.
Address.
Your street name.
Who you grew up with. They got it all on there, man. They got everything on there, man.
Hey, well, through the spirit, a lot of you gonna take that chip, and the chip gonna have a goddamn sensor on it. It's gonna find your black ass, man.
Good.
I got something else for you too. This is 2 Timothy 4 and 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears.
That goes back to the brother said, patience, man. Because you have to follow through with this doctrine, man. You got to keep on reading. You got to keep on studying. You got to keep watching videos. You got to link up with Akim, link up with brothers to do videos. The scriptures say iron sharpening iron. So that goes in the patience and actually enduring sound doctrine, man. Because when your mind is idle, it gets forth to Satan, man. And Satan will start, oh yeah, man, the missiles, man. There ain't no missiles coming, man. Or, this, that, and the third, man. Whatever y'all got this week, man. All right, that's what happens when your mind is idle and you don't occupy yourself in prophecy and occupy yourself in the scriptures, man.
That's right, like the brother Rock went into last night, tangibles. You got a lot of Jake they're reading the scriptures where it says 200 million, when the scriptures speak about 200 million missiles being dropped here, and they look for the tangible evidence to show them 200 million missiles is out here. All right, we don't care how many it said. We know that the scriptures say 200 million missiles is gonna hit this place, man. And we believe that. We don't need to go do an inventory. Jake want to do inventory like they work at a goddamn Popeyes, counting condiments and shit, man. It don't work like that. We don't deal with tangibles. We deal with faith, man.
That's right.
We deal with thus saith the Lord.
Can we get Hebrews 11 and 1, I believe? Yeah, because it's all about faith, man. How we know that we're the Israelites is through faith. What tribe we from is through faith. All right, we got faith. We're gonna get delivered, man. We out here doing the work. All right, so it all goes into belief, man. Believe in the things that the scriptures say. Yeah, but we gotta have faith. That's how we read these scriptures. We build ourselves up.
This is Hebrews 11 and 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
The evidence of things not seen. Right. All right, we haven't seen these major prophecies being fulfilled yet, but we know they're coming. All right, we haven't seen Yahushua come back, but we know he's coming back. So we have faith in these things. We have belief in these things based on these prophecies, man.
That's right.
Based on reading and searching out prophecies, we know that Yahushua is coming back. So no, we're not in the spirit of folly like these other guys and doing madness out here. Because we believe and we have faith, man. We believe that these missiles are going to come. You know, we don't have to do these searches and you know, Jake always want a sign, man. Yeah. All right, they make songs about that. Lord, give me a sign. The sign is right here. The sign is us being out here week in, week out. The sign is us putting these videos up, man. That's the sign.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't get it, like I said, if you can't get it now, man, that it ain't for you.
I got something real quick before you go to that. That's first. I got 1 Corinthians 1:22, and it says, "For the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom."
Yeah, man. Jake wants a sign. Jake wants to see. Jake wants to see if the white man can get the truth, and then once Esau get it, then oh yeah, it must be the truth if Esau said it, man.
Yep.
They see us out here, they like, oh, well, they ain't no white people out here, so man, I don't know what they talking about, man. But if we had, hypothetically, if we had somebody up here, like so-called white man, they would accept it. They would accept this gospel. All right, so they have to have evidence from Esau's scientific research to say that we're the 12 tribes. All right, they want Esau to come out and say, physically that, yeah, you guys are the real Jews.
Yeah, they want to go to Ancestry.com and have them tell them that you a Hebrew from the tribe of Asher.
Right.
It ain't gonna work like that, all right? And you stupid ass, simple ass niggas that do that dumb shit, okay? And yeah, I'm being colorful with it because it's stupid. You know, these Ancestry and, you know, finding out where your bloodline comes from. You know what you got to do that? You got to send it in blood, or they do a cotton swab. And what you think they do with that? They got your DNA now. See, you willingly, for a lie, you gave them your DNA. They ain't gonna tell you the truth. They gonna tell you come from some who the hell cares country in Africa.
13% Cushite.
Or you Irish. They're not even gonna tell you Cushite. You're gonna tell you part Irish.
12% European.
Western, your blood come from Western Africa. You know, you're a Spaniard. They just gonna make up some shit.
Australian Aborigine.
Yeah, you part Dutch. You're just a mutt. And you love it so, man. It's lucky. You got to. That's it. Done with you? Yeah, I'm done.
This is Isaiah 30:20.
Yep.
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore. But thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
Yeah, your teachers out here, man. But you know, our people can't see it because they see a bunch of young men out here. You know, men's got bandanas on their heads, or you know, they think we got dresses on and whatnot. Our teachers, you look at your teachers right now. Yeah. Starting from our elders and the apostles first and foremost. But we're out here, and Jake is just rolling by. You know, another day. You know, football season is coming in, so you know, Jake ain't really worried about that. They worried about preseason camp. You know, about their favorite team. What's that guy? Julio Jones. Is he getting his money?
Or you know, who's the next to sign with the Lakers?
Yeah, who's next to join LeBron to go to the Lakers? The next rap beef, you know, so on and so forth. But if the teachers out here to tell you the things that's coming ahead, man, this right here, man, martial law. The teachers will come out here to tell you what's going on, man. And you want a sign? This is going to be the sign when you don't take heed to the word, man. You know, Rex 84, Agenda 21. You know, look that up, man. All right, so this is the teachers coming out here to tell you, prophesy to tell you before of the things that's going to happen in the future, man.
That's right.
I mean, how hard is that to get, man? All right, your Christian pastor's not telling you otherwise, man. He's just giving you a sing and dance. How long are you going to keep going to church, man? We talked about that last week. It's a harlot house. So this is going to be your sign when you don't take heed to the word, man.
Mm-hmm. And these churches, if I could say, like the brother went into them harlot houses, your local church, they're going to truly start leading you more and more astray. So they've already led you astray to keeping you asleep. But now it's time to talk you into taking a chip, right? Talk you into the concentration camp. They're going to really start laying it on thick now, man.
Mm-hmm. They're basically going to get you to trust in the government, okay? Because their number one job and duty is to uphold the philosophical aspect of America. That's why they accept everybody. It's not America say accept everybody. Okay? Don't they say come as you are? Doesn't America say all freedom of religion is accepted?
Yep.
You know, God loves everybody. Isn't that the sentiment of America? That's all they're doing. So when America says, well, now we have to put you in these safe zones,
Yep.
okay, in order to protect you from the terrorists, okay, all right, the churches are going to go right along with it and card you into them places, man.
You're going to get that precept you never heard. You're going to get Romans 13, how we should subject ourselves to the higher powers.
Or they're going to get them old slavery scriptures.
Servants obey your masters.
Yeah, servants obey your masters because the government's over you, all that.
You had the guy, what was it, Jeff Sessions?
Jeff Sessions, yeah.
I forget his position on who he is, but I was recently, he quoted Romans, the 13th chapter, went into it about obeying the powers that are set up by the Heavenly Father. All right, but you know what? And you know what? The man's right. He's right. But you know what? When you make that statement, you gotta acknowledge the fact that you're the Edomites of the Bible that was set up too. You can't pick and choose which parts. See, that's how these other Israelite camps like to do. They like to pick and choose. Now, Esau, you're not gonna pick and choose scriptures that favor you. We couldn't choose which scriptures just favor us.
Right.
We just love that, we Israelites.
Right.
No, we gotta accept the fact of the curses, the persecution, the long suffering, the rebuke. We gotta do all that too,
Verse 21. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand, and when you turn to the left.
Yeah, this is the way. Walk ye in it. These laws, statutes, commandments. All right, these words give you life. All right, and like John 7, you should know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So this is the way you should walk in. Stop following the ways of your oppressor, man. Stop eating abominable foods. Stop being programmed by what you see out here. Stop committing adultery. Stop worshiping idols. Okay, remember the Sabbath, keep it holy. Get out these harlot houses. This, that, and the third, man. There's a lot of. That's another one, man. Behind the camera, man. Don't follow the ways of the devil. All right, homosexuality, bestiality, pedophilia. All right, because that's what all it leads to, man. All right, so this is the way. This is the way how it's going to get you out of the messes, man.
The way to life.
You got something?
Yep. This is Jeremiah 3:15. And I will give you pastors. Matter of fact, let me start. Well, no, I read 15. It says, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Thank you, brother. Get that word pastor. The definition of the word pastor. Because it's sure as hell these guys in the churches, man. You got like Christianity, man. I mean, that doctrine has been so that doctrine has been so beat up, man. I don't know why the hell you Negroes are still in the church.
Man, Christianity be getting beat up by Islam.
Yep.
Christianity get beat up by the black conscious community. Christianity gets beat up by everybody, man. Because it's a finished ass doctrine.
Christianity gets beat up by Christianity.
Yeah, Christianity gets beat up by Christianity.
Yeah, so the Christians out here, all right, like these Bible Belt Christians, all right, they claim Christianity, but they're a lot more into the scriptures. They'll tell you about the mark of the beast and the microchip, They'll tell you about certain aspects, certain prophecies, They'll tell you that the so-called Jews over there don't fulfill Isaiah the 2nd chapter, But then the mainstream Christians, they'll teach about God loving everybody, and that's the Old Testament. And Christianity destroys itself.
Yep.
You got so many other denominations. What about Jehovah's Witnesses? Jehovah's Witnesses understand, okay, that you're not supposed to worship these holidays. But then you have a Baptist or Methodist church member, all right, and be right there with a big Christmas tree by the pulpit on Christmas Eve.
Yep.
That's right.
So
Seven-day Adventists to a certain extent, they try to keep the Sabbath.
Mm-hmm.
They at least acknowledge it. You'll have a good old, like you said, a Baptist preacher or a Baptist follower that'll make an excuse that basically the Sabbath is whenever you want to do it. You know? I got the online etymology of pastor for you. All right, so this is the etymology of the word pastor. And it says, late 14th century, it means shepherd, also a spiritual guide, shepherd for souls, pasture. So it goes, pastor comes from the word pasture. So a herdsman, a shepherd, shepherd from from the Latin pastu, principle to lead to pasture, to set to grazing, cause to eat, from the root word pa, to feed, tend, guard, protect. All right, spiritual sense from church in Latin. So that's pretty much. And the Lord told us what? If you love me, feed my sheep.
The shepherd's gonna let you know this, man. I keep pointing out to this martial law sign that shepherd's gonna watch over your soul, not tell you to go to a goddamn concentration camp and take a chill, man. That's why the Lord says He's gonna give you a passage according to my heart, the Lord's heart, not out of Joel Osteen's heart or Bishop T.D. Jakes. You gotta be stupid as hell to follow these niggas, man. This nigga's selling sheep's clothing and he's a wolf, man. When Hurricane Harvey hit, did he let you into your church? No. He didn't let you into your church, man.
And you a member.
You a member, man.
You're a full-fledged paying member. He didn't let you in.
Yeah,
See, you know, these leaks take this a lot, but they try to, they put it in your face. They put it in your face. Like, here it is. I mean, a Christian can quote wolves in sheep clothing, you know, right? They know the quote, they know the phrase and the saying. And here it is, you have this man that by his action shows you he's not about the flock, he's not about the sheep. Then he puts out sheep's clothing, right? And like the brother said, he's not warning you about what's to come.
It's like, if you people believe in Jesus so much, okay, his real name is Yahushua, he would be considered a so-called black man in this today's standards from the tribe of Judah. Okay, he went from house to house, man. He wasn't a millionaire. He didn't have a jet. He didn't have his own chariot with rubies and diamonds and emeralds on it. So why the hell would you believe a man who's worth almost $1 billion, man? Okay, if you come in the spirit of sweet white Jesus, why would you believe that the guy that say he's coming after Jesus, why he gotta be rich and you still broke? That makes no sense, man.
But if he is rich, like Scripture says, he that have this world goods distribute. He's not distributing to you all his wealth. You know, he's getting richer while you get more poor, more broke. Okay? Yeah, got something real quick. You know, because these guys aren't warning you about what's getting ready to come in America. This whole place is getting ready to be shut down. You know, we just had that blood moon, passed yesterday. All right, along with the planet Mars, which is a symbol of war. Okay, from the left-hand side, they worship that as a god, meaning that's what they want to bring. Okay, we don't, look to the heavens and worship them like that, but the left-hand side does. So they see it as an omen for themselves. Is we need to do something. Okay, on all levels, spiritually, physically. All right. But I can honestly say, I'm warning you about, look, that's what's coming. This martial law. They're going to go to war against the people. Okay? Now, this is a scripture. This is Jeremiah 18 and 19. All right? And it says, Jeremiah's plea for vengeance. Okay? It says, give heed to me, O Lord, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me. And that's our people. Our people contend with us when it comes to this word. They ignore our words. They don't listen. All right? They think it's a game, think it's a joke. But then a video will come out online of women getting raped. The government sending out officers to, throw you in jail for protesting and beat you down in the streets. We told you it was coming, but you don't listen. Okay? It says, shall evil be recompensed for good? Will they have digged a pit for my soul? Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them and to turn away thy wrath from them. And that's what we do. We stand before you on this live stream, on these corners, and these streets, okay, to speak good for the Israelites, the chosen elect, okay? To say, turn back, the Lord has a kingdom prepared just for you, okay?
Yeah, that's why I said that in, I'm not mistaken, Jeremiah 15th chapter. Though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward these people. Because you always have men of the Lord prophets that will always prophesy on behalf of the nation. That was the prophet's job, you know, prophesy destruction and also try to plead, have the Most High plead and be forgive the sins of Israel. That's right. But Jake was always impudent and hard-headed, and they never wanted to cooperate with the ways of the Lord, man. Yeah. That's how you know when this time is going to be a great hacking.
Yeah.
If I can brother get 2 Chronicles, I think 35, I think it's 15 and 16. Yeah, 36, yeah. The one. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. It says, Jeremiah 18 and 21, therefore deliver up their children to the famine and pour out their blood by the force of the sword. So because you're not listening to us, you don't want to take heed to the prophets. So guess what? We're praying to the Heavenly Father for it. That when martial law comes, you get your heads kicked in. Okay, you get arrested. All right, you get put to an open shame in the streets. Okay, these cops pull you women over and beat you down. All right, Scripture says pour out their blood by the force of the sword. I'm just saying it plainly about what that means. Okay.
Yeah, because you got to break it down for Jake. Today's standards, man.
Yeah.
Job of property.
Right. In the modern day vernacular. Okay? It says, therefore deliver up their children to the famine. Alright, meaning no more EBT, someone that cut it off, the kids gonna starve, and we'll be happy about that. Alright? Because you didn't listen to the Heavenly Father. It says, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword, and let their wives be bereaved of their children and be widows. So your sons and your husbands are going to die in the streets. It says, and let their men be put to death. Let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. Race wars, when the race wars come, a lot of these crackers going to kick you niggas' ass, man. Okay? Let a cry be heard from their houses. Like in the video, you heard that cry? All right? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody feeling no remorse for you women and you people out here. All right? Because we warned you. It says, let a cry be heard from their houses when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. Suddenly. That's the key word there. A troop is going to suddenly come upon you, man. All right? And we're in the beginning stages of it. That's why this guy, I forget his name, but he just made a plea to confiscate all the guns. He said to put everybody on a red list for confiscation, okay? And they're gonna take your guns away. So when they bring these troops in, what you gonna use? Fisher Price plastic baseball bat? You know? You're not gonna have nothing to defend yourself. And even if you did have guns, they got drones. They got pocket nukes. They will annihilate this whole block with a push of a button. Okay? With a bag of Doritos and a Mountain Dew, a red Mountain Dew on the side. Okay? Yeah, it says, when the cry be heard from their houses, then thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them, for they have digged a pit to take me, and hid snares for my feet. Yet, Lord, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me. And you hate the prophets. You hate us. You hate that we come out here and we rebuke you, but you, like the brother said, you're hard-headed. But that's okay. That's okay. It says, forgive not their iniquity, neither blot out their sin from thy sight, but let them be overthrown before thee. Deal thus with them in the time of thine anger.
That's the Lord. That's the Lord's word. Yeah. That's plain as day, man. So, you know, keep going. I mean, brothers pushing this word week in, week out, telling you all the calamity that's gonna start happening, and it's starting to happen in these other countries, man. You got Nicaragua's off the chain. There's another country though. It's Peru. They got sedition in Peru. It's anti-government rallies, man. So what do you think is gonna happen here in America, man? All right, you got so-called white people who are against confiscation of guns, and some people who are for confiscation of guns, and some people who want their guns. All right, some are Republicans, some are Democrats. Some are pro-life, some are pro-choice. Some are
pro-Trump, some are anti-Trump.
Some are neo-Nazis, some are Antifa. All right, so you get all types of division here, man.
Yeah.
So the same thing is happening right now on a small level here in America, man. With all that stuff that's going on in these other countries, like Greece running out of money and going bankrupt. All right, when you go to the ATM, you don't have no money. You're gonna say that the FDIC has taken all your money, so to speak. All right, all that's gonna happen here in America, in Venezuela, where they out here eating horses and shit, eating dogs, squirrels, you name it, man. All right, ain't gonna be no Tez Montana grill out here in these days, man. It's gonna be a human
filet me nigga.
Yeah.
Filet nigga.
So that's the job of the prophet, to tell you what's going on in other countries and how it relates to here. To tell you what's going on.
Yeah, some bars.
Yeah. It's Isaiah 19 and 2. Matter of fact, I started 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
Yeah, so you're gonna have, like I said, you're gonna have different people who have different opinions. All right, like I said, you got these crackers that voted in Trump, like these Republicans, like Mitch McConnell, man. Yeah, that's his name, Mitch McConnell. He got serious issues with Donald Trump now, man. And they was happy as hell. Paul Ryan, that cracker was happy as hell when they kicked Obama out the office. And that's not our people, man. Obama's not our people. Okay, but for the sake of the argument, you have Paul Ryan who was happy. Like you got these Edomites that was happy as hell with Trump getting in. Now they saying about a year and change, this guy's about to destroy your beloved America, man. You have them protests in Portland with Antifa and these fascists. All right, so you see this society crumbling, man.
Hey, shit, wearing a MAGA hat and get your ass killed.
Yeah.
You see I think a kid somewhere in I forgot what high school he wore a Make America Great Again hat, and he wore a pro Build the Wall shirt, and the principal, being a so-called white man, I believe, suspended him. And basically that family of the child was able to sue that school and the school board basically because of freedom of speech. So that's going to show you just on all levels, you Edomites, because you white people, you are the true Egyptians, man. All right, you are the Egyptians. When you read Revelation 11 and 8, okay, you are the new Egyptians. All right, and y'all are against each other. It ain't no togetherness against what you so-called white people.
Yeah, because you got some so-called white people who are in these, Black Lives Matter, George Soros owns it. But you got some Edomites who's really gung-ho about that, man.
Yeah.
And then you got some Edomites that's not with it. So it's all types of divisions through these movements, socioeconomically, man. Because the rich are getting rich and the poor are getting poor, man. You're going to have, representing 99%, like the brother said. You're going to have socioeconomic battles out here. All right, you're gonna have race wars, of course. All right, you're gonna have Jake versus Esau. All right, that's stirring up. So there's all types of division that's going on, man. But going back to those wolves and sheep's clothing, man, they tell you that Jesus is everything and God loves everybody. Why does the scripture say He's gonna set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, man? He's gonna basically destroy the idols of Egypt. Yeah, the idols of Egypt. Everything that you've been praying to, going to church. All right, money can be your idol. Women can be your idol. All right, want to be the life of the party and being everywhere. All right, that can be your idol because you always want to be seen. A city like Atlanta, man, everybody want to be seen. This is Black Hollywood. Everybody want to be that nigga out here. From a nigga making $8 an hour, he want to be that nigga, man. That's the spirit that's being put on Babylon, man. All right. So there's all types of division out here. I mean, even amongst our own people, man. The slaves in Egypt, man. Look at the back of your dollar bill. If you can't tell this is spiritually Egypt and spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah, man, like I said, this truth is not for you, man. Because it's shut.
I was gonna say the beauty of it, knowing that this is Egypt, we also know there's gonna be a great deliverance like previous Egypt. So get out of Jeremiah 16 and 4 and 14. I got it. Jeremiah 16 and 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Right.
But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
Yeah, land of the north is North America, man. Where the 10 tribes came over to Arsareth, man.
Yeah.
That's what we want deliverance from, man. Because this is a punishment, man. This is captivity. The fact that we stand on concrete is a form of punishment, man. It's killing our joints. All right, you gotta breathe in chemtrails. All right, we can't stress enough chemtrails, man. It'd be a beautiful day. You be like, oh man, it's good out here, man. As soon as you come to that big line coming across the sky, you like, god damn, man.
Good.
Big X in the sky.
Yeah, you try to go get some exercise, sweat out some toxins, man. Man, you can't even breathe, man. You be thinking you're like 300 pounds or something, man.
Hell yeah. Well, you saw in the last, within the last 10 years or so, whooping cough has been on the increase throughout the states. All right, where now you got these children that are 3-4 months old, and it's a disease called whooping cough, where they just can't stop coughing. Now, where the hell you think that came from? I never heard nothing like that when I was coming up as a young child, or my little brother and shit. But now that you got kids coming up now, why? Because their immune system is too weak to be breathing in these high-powered chemicals in the air. Yeah. You built, you really inhale all kind of different toxins. You know, you have chemtrails. On top of that, you got all these different cars around you that are releasing all kind of fumes and things of that nature. Microscopic metals and debris from these buildings and these roads, pavements, highways, all these different things is constantly being inhaled, and it's in turn destroying your respiratory, man. And it's destroying your whole mind, destroying your body. That's why I tell you that it might be this is not our rest. But just like you said, everything around us is a form of self-destruction, you know?
Like these water bottles, man. You're supposed to be drinking water out of plastic, man. That's what it's for. Like, what's that term?
Bisphenol A.
BPA.
It's called BPA. Basically, it's basically seeping the chemicals into your water and your drinks and stuff.
Yeah, because like for instance, these bottles, it has an expiration date on it. And the expiration date on it is December 31st, 2019. Now you gotta ask yourself, water don't have an expiration date. What does? The actual bottle. The bottle has an expiration date.
Yeah. So the chemical starts to break down and starts to actually get toxic.
I was about to say too, like you have like plastic cups and things of that nature. You leave like a drink or water in there for like hours and come back drinking, like kind of taste the plastic. Yeah.
That's why with women, they tell you when you buy bottles of water, you're not supposed to leave these in the trunk of your car in the car. Why? Because the ink from the labeling and the bottles secretes into the water. That's why amongst women, breast cancer is so high for you because of these parabens that's in the label and the ink. It increases your estrogen levels. That's why women deal with high levels of breast cancer because of high levels of estrogen. Same thing with you men. That's why you're dealing with prostate issues because your body's natural balance is completely off, man.
Matter of fact, can we get that scripture? Psalms 82:5. Yep. Yeah, that scripture is perfectly what we were just talking about, man. Because everything is just out of control here, man. Like we mentioned before when we opened up down there, you got a lot of jakes that they want to stay here, man. Just like everything is reincarnated. You had Jake that they want to leave Egypt. It's the same people today, man. I'm getting paid, man. I got a job paying $15 an hour, man. You can't tell a nigga shit if you're making $15 an hour in America. Dude, you got inflation going on. You still get taxed. You can't tell a nigga shit.
Yeah.
But you get it.
I got you. This is Psalms 82:5, and it says, "They know not
neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness.
People walk on in darkness, man. As long as you got your goddamn cell phone and access to Instagram and Snapchat, Twitter, you walk on in darkness, man. You good, man.
Endless amounts of chicken wings.
Yeah, chicken wings, chicken strips, scrimps,
honey mustard,
lobster. Alright, E&J, Middleton's Black and Moms,
juice,
new Cold Runners in a box, pork chops, heads, yeah, rims, 32s on your goddamn Crown Vic. Y'all niggas are still, man, y'all niggas still putting 32s on Crown Vic, man. That shit is like 2 decades ago, man. That shit is old, man. That shit is played out. That's why you're in darkness, man, because you're doing the same shit. You notice how like trends come back? Niggas got high top fades now again like they did back in the 80s and 90s. Alright, niggas is wearing them, what's them shits called, man? The fanny packs. Niggas is wearing them fanny packs now, man. Niggas ain't got nothing else better to do but to repeat history, man. Repeat nigga. That's why you walk on in darkness, man. And we're the light that come out here to tell you to come up out of that, man. But you're fully engulfed in darkness, man.
They tell you that they love darkness.
Hate the light.
Hate the light,
yeah. They hate the light. They hate the light. Like you get on the comment, like they get on the comment board, man. You get on the main page. Niggas always got some shit to say, man. They hate darkness, man. Oh man, he ain't an Israelite, he an Edomite. Then how the hell you know, man? You don't know the spirit, man. You don't even have the spirit to discern, man. That's darkness, man. That's what they mad about. Yeah, that's why they mad. That's why they hate the light.
That's right. Well, I can't be impossible. That's why they be looking for fame and glory. That's why it's like, well, they teach the scriptures, but we gonna rap. Yeah. We ain't just gonna rap. Everybody gonna rap. We gonna form a goddamn. We gonna be the goddamn. We ain't just gonna be a bad boy in Death Row. We gonna be bad Death Row. They gonna fuse it together. MYMG, MMG and shit. They're gonna fuse it together. Of Israel.
That's soul tree. That's walking on the darkness, man.
And it says all the foundations of the earth are out of course.
All the foundations of the earth out of course, man. You got the women over the man. You can see women clearly don't make good decisions, man. They breed confusion. Like that bridge that collapsed a few months ago that was designed by women in Florida. Simple as women. That's simple, man. You're not supposed to put a woman on that project, man. But then women are so uplifted here in this society that you can't say nothing about the women, man. That's another thing, man. We try to put a video up about women out of order, especially the black woman, man. You get 1,001 comments, and it's mainly from you simp-ass niggas, man. Because your woman is telling you to pick up and clean your ass, man. The woman tells you to do everything once you get up, man. That's why
I'm gonna say after these jakes leave leave their houses from their mom, they basically come up under their women. They're not in a relationship, or they don't dominate the relationship as a man should. They put themselves and subject themselves to the women. And these women are themselves to the families, man. So that in turn turns the men into like-minded fools. You know, they have the tendencies and the characteristics of bitches, man.
Yeah, it is evident by people out here in the world today. It's all backwards. Niggas got funny colored haircuts. They got dreadlocks at the top, and they got a fade on the side. It's one of Boot Gang niggas, man. You niggas want to be like Boot Gang and Lil Wayne and Future, all right, 21 Savage, man. The work is out of course, man. How the hell you gonna have a decent conversation with a nigga like that, man? What the hell you gonna talk to? That's why you don't be preaching this word to these niggas, man. That's why you don't associate with these niggas, man, because they're in darkness, man. The whole earth is out of course.
They're a lost cause, man. They're lost. You know, the Lord said, he said that he's going to take the people of the earth in a great number. The majority of the people on the earth are Israelites, Israelite women. Right? So you know, they say basically, if we hang out with a certain particular crowd, you become like them.
And we'll get 2 Corinthians 6 and 14.
You know, and that's basically what our people have done. They Scripture says, be not amongst women. That's what our people do. They follow behind Because women are in dominance right now. Scripture says a woman shall go past her man.
Power in that P, man. The power of the P.
Man, it's not even the pussy, man. This is the power of the goddamn. Because half the niggas ain't getting it. They just.
But that's the problem.
That's the power of it. That's the power of
They
it.
didn't even touch it. Yeah, good. But,
Cause that box, man. You know, Jake loved that box, man.
yeah.
Yeah. You know, and like you say, when you count something in scarcity, when you have a, you know, you want, when something's rare and you feel like you can't put your arm on it, that's when you really want it. Like the brother's saying, especially with these women. These women, their power is in their pussy, but the thing about it is that this devil has fagged out the world. You know,
Yeah, that pedophile.
he's fagged out the world, he's pedophiled out the world, and he's slutted out the world too. So there's really no value with women, and the only thing left is to completely conquer the woman, man.
Yes.
All right.
Because like even like a period of time, like the '90s, man, you had girls that were artistic, they could talk, you know, you can have somewhat of a dialogue with them, man. Nowadays, these women, they don't have no brain, man. They could be, especially the so-called black women, man, because they you know, Esau puts these women on a pedestal, and they have college degrees. All right, they got CEO jobs, but they can barely make concentrated orange juice from a can, man.
These bitches can't even make boiled eggs.
Yeah, they can't even do that. You know, oh, you can cook? Man, you can cook, man. Like, that's what that's basic motor functions of cooking, man. Like, then you can just see the world is just totally out of course, man.
Go ahead. You got it, go ahead.
Yeah, this 2 Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
Yeah, and one of the main unbelievers there are in the world is you women. All right. Somebody want to get Jeremiah, Job. In fact, when you get your sword out, get Job 39 and 16, I believe. You know, because you women, you're fully in darkness, and a lot of you men, you're gonna find yourselves in terrible situations, following after the goddamn woman. All right, that's the power of that P. It's gonna have a lot of y'all behind the wall, man. It already is, but in this time, following after that damn woman, man, she gonna have you shot. What the world say? Flowing down Schitt's Creek with no paddles, man.
That's why they go crazy when a woman say, "What you getting on tonight?"
Yeah.
The dude love me.
Yeah. And when you women, you keep saying that. All right, like that video. You know, a lot of men is gonna start taking it, man. Barbaric style, man. That's just unfortunate. I mean, that's just the reality of it. We can get that. Somebody hold Isaiah 13:2 on that. You got that in Job 39, I think it's 16 or 17. Hold on.
This is Job 39, in verse 16. She is hardened against her young ones.
We go to the next verse.
17. John, verse 17. Because the Most High have departed her of wisdom.
Yeah, the Most High didn't give these women wisdom, man. All right, matter of fact, get no. Go to Isaiah 32. Most High at the top. Keep going.
John, neither have he imparted to her understanding.
Yeah, you women, you don't have any understanding. All right. Look, your best bet to get the hell out of this situation that you're in is to follow a man of the Lord.
John,
Matter of fact, that is your best and only option. There is no other way out of this place but through the guard of a man of the Lord. That's your wisdom. If you had wisdom, your wisdom would be, you know what? I'm gonna follow after a man of the Lord. All right. Finish it up, and then we can go to Isaiah 32.
Verse 18. What time she lifteth up herself on high, she scorneth the horse and his rider.
Yeah, that's it on that.
John.
Isaiah chapter 32, verse 1. It says, behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and a prince and princes shall rule in judgment. Verse 2.
Go ahead.
A man shall be as a hiding place from the wind.
Ooh, we went into that word wind last night. That wind is simultaneously speaking about destruction. Matter of fact, to prove that point, go to Revelation 7 and 1. If you whoever get it,
This
get
is
it.
Revelation chapter 7 and 1. It says, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth.
That's right. That wind is not, because there's wind blowing right now. All right? Yeah, we just had all kind of storms. It's been raining a lot down here. All right, so obviously the angels of the Lord aren't holding legitimate wind. All right, we're in hurricane season right now. Okay, that wind is destruction. Matter of fact, to prove that point, go to Jeremiah 51. What is that, the first verse? Yeah, Jeremiah 51:1. I believe that's what it is. All right, that wind. See, you women, you're gonna feel that wind, and it's gonna blow back that stink ass weave. It's gonna blow the stink that's coming from you, because you women, you stink, man. Hell, you women stink with running water and power. I can't even imagine this. You know, I had to share with brothers. I was working with a broad on my job, and the smell that was coming from her, I literally was about to throw up. It was unbearable. And you gotta understand, I'm a man. I've worked manly jobs. I don't work on houses that were ex-bandos and trap houses where these crackheads go in and take craps in the house. I done smelt some smells in my day. But for me to smell a woman and you got me about to throw up on the job, that says a lot. I wish I could have bottled the smell up and brought it to brothers so y'all can smell it. That's how bad it was. But I'm like, if it's this bad with peace, what the hell is she gonna smell like when all hell breaks loose, man? You gonna smell her? She gonna be in Decatur? You gonna smell her in Cobb County? She gonna be in this issue.
Damn. Brother's right, because I seen this one Jake, this woman, this nigga woman walked up to him and started speaking, and for some odd reason he turned his back to her, went to a trash can and threw up. That's how bad her breath smelled.
See, you women, man, because the way that you live, it shows that you don't have any wisdom. What you eat, how you wash. See, a lot of you women, you don't even take baths.
Yeah.
A lot of you women, you stand up and shower as if you got a rod.
If they got penis in them.
That especially you black women. You know, you don't bathe properly, you don't eat properly. You don't rub oils on you. You know, a lot of you women smell like you said, literally you smell like trash cans. In the day of peace, it's peaceful right now. So what the hell is gonna come from you? That's why your best bet. And a lot of you women, all you women that's on the views, shalom, brothers. Do you have a man? If you don't, you need to find you a man of the Lord before it's too late.
Got something right here.
You know? That's the truth, man. But now a lot of women, you know, all right, okay, fine. You're going to find yourself, man. You're going to find yourself stuck out there, okay? Now bring up that in Jeremiah 51.
Come, this is Jeremiah 51 and verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will rise against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind.
A destroying wind. That's what the angels of the Lord are holding back, that destroying wind. Now when we go back, you can drop that. Now when we go back to Isaiah 32, all right, because that wind gonna blow the stink of you women. That destructive wind is gonna push that smell of you down the street. You know? You women have you women don't understand the gravity of destruction that's coming your way, man. You women, you got a lot of blood on your hands, man. You still, the scriptures clearly say, rise up, ye women, which we're gonna read, you know? But you don't wanna rise up because you love it here. I shared a post with brothers where you had this foul, stank nigga woman. And I don't know if brothers peeped out on that picture. I had to, erase who it was, because I don't want brothers to look up who it was. All right? Brothers will look it up and be mad at it, brother. But the woman was talking about how she was watching Mandingo, which is probably one of the most violent slavery movies there is. And she's talking about how watching a woman get her ass beat, literally she got an orgasm from that. See, this is how twisted you women are. Yeah. And you women, you have to. See, part of the long suffering is we gotta wait for you women to be destroyed, man. I don't really want to take many of you women out of here, man. I'm looking forward to the destruction of you women, man. Keep going.
Isaiah 32:2. Yep. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind.
Yeah, that wind. We just went from Revelation 7:1. We went to Jeremiah 51:1 and proved that wind is not talking about a up pressure, high pressure points, low pressure, man. A little breeze, man. That's the destroying wind. All right, and that's spiritually speaking of the destroying wind and physical. Because the physical destroying wind is going to come when those missiles get launched. That east wind. Okay, keep going.
And a covert from the tempest.
A covert. See, a man of wisdom is going to be a covering for you women from that destroying wind. All right, and I can see, and I'm starting to see that more and more clear. All right, that a lot of you women, it's going to be you lowly women that's catching hell right now that's going to get saved.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's going to be the women that's out here that's kind of got put out by our ain't shit parents. You know, that you got a lot of women that are truly struggling, man. You know, they catching hell. Those the women that might have a chance. You know, they get evicted. You know, they working 2-3 jobs. You know, they never got no extra money. Why? Because they already in their spirit yearning for a man to be there for them, man. It ain't gonna be these high-ass women that got the world in their hands that's gonna get saved, man. Scriptures speak about that. The fact that woe unto you that are rich. You already got your constellation. And who's richer than the so-called black woman especially here in Atlanta? Yeah. This is Atlanta is the black woman's land, man. Black women rule Atlanta, man. All right, all these high-power positions, all these CEOs for Coca-Cola and high-power corporate jobs are ran by the goddamn black woman, man.
As an example, that is in Fulton County, where you got all black judges. They all female.
See, like the brother said, the judges is all black. The mayor of Atlanta is a black woman. Kiki. No, nobody loves you, all right? Right? All these high-powered positions in the city are ran by black women. These black women don't want to leave here. All right? Of course, brother.
Because you brought out Isaiah 32, and in the second verse it says, a covert from the tempest. When you look up the tempest, it's a storm, like a strong rainstorm. In this case, like you said, it's destruction. But we can, when you can see a storm coming, like dark clouds over there, but it'll be peaceful over here, you can see it coming. Yeah. We see it coming, but you need to be speaking towards the women in this case. You need to be with a man of the Lord who can cover you from that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we do that now on a level with our women. If you see a storm coming, you tell your woman, hey, y'all need to go ahead and get yourself situated. Settle on down. Because women are children. You gotta rule. The more you grow in this, you realize you gotta rule your woman like a more mature child, man. You don't give them no liberty. You don't give them the ability to make big boy decisions. All right. Hey, I get to the point I don't even let my woman choose what we eat no more, man. We eat. This is what we eat, man. Because women don't like making this. I'll say real women don't like making decisions. Yeah. Now, these women of the world, they like to make decisions, and they make all bad decisions. You can't even. You want to follow after a woman that sluts herself out? This is the decision making that they make. Like, it was a broad on my job. Like the other day, I just had it was all kind of truth just coming out in my job. It was some chick that I was like, kind of like liking her and all that. Yeah. Then somebody told me who at my other job had smashed. I don't even want to smash. If you let him smash, I don't even want to smash. If you will open your legs to him, I'm good.
You'll open it up to anybody.
You'll open up to anybody. There's a damn gook.
Oh, man.
I mean, it was a retarded gook. I hate this gook on my job, man.
All right, let him smash it on.
Probably top them off. You see what I'm saying?
Good.
If you can't trust a woman to make proper decisions with her box that's connected to her, you gonna allow her to make life making decisions for your ass? Pertaining to your ass? Hell no.
If I may say too, because you talk about women making decisions. I was talking to this one chick at my job, and she's like, I voted for Hillary. I said, why would you vote for Hillary? When Hillary clearly said the first thing she would do when she got into office was create a no-fly zone over in Syria. I said, do you know what that would have done? It would have started all war. You can't go into Syria and implement a no-fly zone that Russia controls. It would start World War III right now. All this would have been blown up, but the Lord doesn't want that right now, so he put Trump in it. You can't have women make no decisions.
God, Adam, Eve, and Satan.
This 1 Timothy 5 and 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth.
Yeah, these women are living it up, man. All right? That's the spirit of the woman. The spirit of a woman is folly, carnal. All right? Women can't see past their goddamn nose, man. That's right. And you expect them to listen to something that can't see past their nose, and you want to have a vision. That cuts. See, that's what cuts this whole energy of women being prophets, man. A prophet has a vision. Hey, another word for prophet is a seer. These women can't see. These women cannot see past their goddamn nose, man. And you want to let them lead you into the day of trouble.
Yeah, the black woman led us in hell right here, man.
Right?
The reason why we're here because of the black woman.
Starting off with really plantation slavery. You know, when we got the living shit beat out of us, and one mechanism that the so-called white man did was to put the woman over the man. He didn't do that for no apparent reason. He knows that the woman is as dumb as all hell and she makes fatal decisions. And he was like, nah, this is going to be the perfect candidate to be over the black man. You know? When I'm going to put his woman over him so that he'll be destroyed in his household internally.
Well, somebody you was holding it earlier, go back to Isaiah 3. Go ahead.
It's 1 Timothy 2 and 14.
Yep.
And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
Yeah, well, so that cuts all you niggas that's always looking, you cucks, looking to always basically, well, the man is the man, and it's the man, and you know, the man got to take responsibility. And you know, the man was set up over the woman, so the man. Nah, man, the woman, right? She gonna get her judgment. The man gonna get his judgment, and the woman gonna get her judgment too, man. All right? Everybody gonna get the judgment that they rightfully deserve, okay?
That's right.
All right? But that cuts this whole idea. It was the woman.
It's your fault.
And you know, the scriptures don't go into, you know, and I'm just, you know, speaking as a man. But when you read the book of Genesis, it don't tell you how long Adam was in the garden by himself. You see? Adam could have been there a while. Satan, but then Satan, as soon as he gets to help me, that's when Satan decides to creep in. It don't tell you how long Adam was there. Adam could have been there a while.
Hell yeah.
It don't tell you that. Because it tells you that, matter of fact, it goes into the fact, it tells you that Adam was given a charge to name everything. So he probably had already had a momentum going doing that. And then he said the Lord saw that it wasn't good for a man to be alone. So it could have been a period in there where it's like, okay, well, you know what? It's probably best. And as soon as that goddamn woman came, that's when Satan, oh, I got me in. Yeah. You know, because Adam probably seen Satan, like, I see you, nigga.
Good.
Probably ran him off several times.
Good.
You know, probably, you know, had animals to chase him off or whatever. You know, matter of fact, get that in Job, go to Job 30 and what does that say? Chased him as a thief. Is that Job 30? Yeah, you got it, bro.
You're bringing out the account with Adam. Even when it's like the 3rd chapter, I think around 17. I think the 17th verse. The Lord said, because Adam, you would hearken unto your wife. Because you listen to the woman, man. Yeah. That's why you got certain curses on us.
Fell under the snare of the woman.
Because you listen to the woman. Makes you want to listen to a woman now.
Right. Bring out that in Job 30 and 5.
This is Job 30 and verse 5. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them.
Now that's the same spirit that's always been on Esau. Esau has always been being chased away. All right. Going back to when the Most High put the mark on Cain, he's a vagabond. He's a fugitive. A fugitive is always on the run. So that's literally the spirit that's on Esau, the so-called white man. He's a fugitive. He's a criminal. You don't make agreements and covenants with a criminal. You chase the criminal out. You want to get the hell up out of here. So you know Adam being the first, having a full breath of the Yahweh Shem Yahushai in him, he knew that was Satan. But here it is. As soon as Eve comes, that's when Satan knows.
She said,
green lights.
I shall surely live.
We shall surely live.
You already living. Here it is. You got the abundance of the earth. grass that doesn't have to be tilled. They was under a high level of blessings. But what is Eve want? Eve is not satisfied, man. If you give her the world, oh, they had that fucking post.
Yeah.
But she said with the stars and the what is that? With the stars and the moon too, nigga. You know? Here it is, he had this big ass globe on, bowing down and shit. You want more than that? That ain't even enough, man.
Well, I think somebody said, you can't please the woman if God gave her eyebrows and she cut them off and draw them back in. What the hell are you gonna do? If that's what these black women do, they'll cut their goddamn eyebrows off and tattoo it back on. That's what they do.
God.
You know, like, there is no pleasing. Okay? No matter how big your rod is, and you know, excuse me, I'm not trying to get colorful, but it don't matter. You still can't please them. Okay? You could have $1 billion. You got a rod to your ankles. you could have a $1 million car for every day of the week. You know? You got the ability to go to and fro around the world, and she gonna still find a way to cheat on your black ass, man.
Yeah, that Janet Jackson married that
billionaire.
That billionaire, and she still wasn't
And
satisfied.
then she took her black ass back to Jermaine Dupri.
Dupri,
That go to show you can't please these women. And you know what? Really, you fucking women, your time to be pleased is over. All right. Just as much as these devils is gonna fall from heaven, you're gonna fall from your heaven too.
That's right.
Everything is gonna go back to the worship and the pleasing of the Israelite man.
That's right.
That's where it's going back to, man. You Israelite woman, you're gonna go back to your rightful place of worshiping the ground that we walk on. All right, now go back to Isaiah 32.
Okay, come. This is Isaiah 32:2. And a man shall be a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
Imagine that. Imagine you in the Midwest of Kansas somewhere, and there's an F5 tornado coming your way, and you know it's a bad storm. You looking for under bridge or something to pull up under, right? So to protect yourself from that massive storm that's passing. That's what you see when you watch these storm trackers and storm chasers. Sometimes it gets so ugly they gotta find a little bridge to pull up under. You know, hunker down. And that's what the men of the Lord is gonna be for you women. It's gonna be a real rock, a place that you're gonna hunker under. But it comes with a cost. So you can't hunker under us and use us for protection and think you still in the position of ruling, man. Isaiah, I was about to call it. Get Isaiah 4. Then go ahead and put it. Yeah, we done with that.
You still want me to go Isaiah 32?
Still hold Isaiah 32.
Okay, come. This is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. It says, in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying...
And it ain't just 7. I done heard a lot of bug out Israelites say that too. If you just gonna have 7, I remember I heard Jake one time say that dumb shit. You just gonna have 7 women and it's gonna be of your tribe. Where's that in the scripture?
Where's
Right? The scripture 7 is a number of completion, man.
That's right.
All right? Keep going.
Come. And it says, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
That's right. And that's going to be part of the Lord making a standard for us to maintain ourselves in these times that we're going into by bringing more women to us. Okay, bringing more women to you. Because women are a possession. All right, hey, a woman in order is actually a benefit to you, man. You know, hey, look, we spoke on Adam. Matter of fact, get that in can you get that in Genesis? What is that? Genesis the 3rd chapter, where the Lord speaks about Adam. It's not good for a man to be alone. Is that Genesis 2? Yeah, get that real quick. We'll take our time because I want that point real quick. Because the point of it all is that the Most High set it up for a man to have women. See, we've already went through the phase. All of us can testify to I'm gonna be clean of not having women. Yeah. Okay, we've all been there. Matter of fact, we all are still there. Yeah. Okay, because the scriptures tell you even in the New Testament that even those men that have wives be as though they have not one. So we've experienced all that. So the time is coming now where we're gonna start having women come our way. You're gonna start having 2 women connected to you. Shit, you might have 3 women living in your same goddamn house with you. And you know what? They ain't gonna say shit. They're gonna be happy and and they're gonna be friends.
Yeah.
They're gonna be sister wives.
Good.
Or you might get best friends.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of these, these women, they click up, they do, you know how women are. 3 or 4 of them and they girls, and they go, all them girls make this come to you.
Hey, that's beautiful you say that, because this is real about my job. Kind of. She don't know she on the team, but she on the team. Okay. She just don't know it yet, right? But every time she comes to the job on a day off, she got a new friend with her, and all her friends are bad. And I'm like, God damn.
Scouting that.
And I'm like, and that's like you said, I thought about that just yesterday. I was like, shit, the Spirit of the Lord might have it with her and all her friends come with her.
Good.
See, we in these times, man.
King-like mentality.
That's right.
That's the nature of a lion. A lion is all about dominating, man. You don't see a woman, that's the nature of our people. They'll see a woman, they want to marry her, they want to take her to the best bars around the city and all this shit. Show as much love to her as possible. Be the nice guy. All right, and what she do? She shit all over them. Man. We in this time where the Spirit of the Lord is jumping on us to dominate things. Man.
That's right.
And as we continuously grow in the Spirit, the Lord is going to plant more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding onto us to the point where we can deal with these things like a real king. There was top kings that dealt with many women. They had a lot of children and things of that nature. That's right. We're trying to get to that point.
That's right. Well,
This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 36 and 24. He that getteth a wife begetteth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest.
read that again. That's beautiful.
This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 36 and 24. He that getteth a wife begetteth a possession.
Yeah, possession. See, that's the thing about it. Like, and we got the wisdom. We got the wisdom and the understanding that a woman is a possession. Right? She goes from the possession of her father's household into your possession. That's why what happens even in this society, in this world, what happens? When a woman gets married, what does she do? She takes your last name.
I walk down the aisle, my father, and give it to you.
Yeah, she's handed over from, she might have been a Smith.
That's property rights.
Right. Now the father with his last name might have been a Smith, and he walks her down the aisle and he hands her over to now a Jones, a Johnson, or whatever the case may be. And what does she got to do? She got to take his last name and move into his household.
Hell yeah.
Hey, bring him up, man.
Since we're in Genesis, this is Genesis chapter 2, verse 24. It says, therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh.
Yeah, see, the woman becomes one with the man, not the other way around. These women, they're extensions of you. That's why, like the apostles always go into, anything that you into, your woman gonna be into. I don't listen to my woman's music, she listen to my music.
Right.
We all got that spirit on us. You don't want to hear what your woman want to play her music. I don't want to hear that shit.
Good.
But a lot of times it be all right, but the fact of it is that I don't want to hear what you want to hear. I want to hear what I want to hear. All right? Now you in Genesis?
This is Genesis 2, and verse 18. And the Lord, Yahweh, said, it is not good that the man should be alone.
That's right. Read it again. That's it on it.
Oh, Salah. I will make him a help meet for him.
The woman. All right? And that's what we saying. In that day that we're going into, if you're a man of the Lord, going back to Isaiah 4:1, the Most High gonna give you women. Not a woman. Women. Plural. Why? Because women have there's a possession to them. Hell, I made you because I got an old uncle, great uncle, right? And he said basically, you ain't got a good dog. You ain't got a good dog if you got a dog by itself. I'm pretty sure you know that. If you had multiple dogs with your dog, right? Your dog will operate better. Same thing with women. Women operate better when they got other women around them.
Since you brought that up, it's a movie scene on the Say you already have a dog, you get a new puppy, and that new puppy sees what the dog that you already trained is doing to get a treat. It's gonna be like, let me do that to get a treat too. Now a woman's gonna be the same way. You're gonna say you get another woman and she's okay with you having a woman. Hypothetically speaking, okay? She's gonna see what the other woman's doing that pleases you. She's gonna want to do it too.
That's right.
She's gonna fall in line.
Simple. Like Rachel and Leah was competing, you know. If she has her own kid, hey, I want a kid, please you, you know. She's helping you, serving you, I want to do it. want to try to do it better.
That's right. You know, that's why we coming in those times with multiple women. When that, we read in Isaiah 32, that covert from the wind, it's gonna come with a cost, man. It's gonna come with you submitting. You're gonna submit yourselves to us, man. And you know what? We're not gonna force you to. You're gonna willingly do it. You know, you're gonna willingly and you're gonna want to. And the women that do it, those chances are they're gonna be with us. We don't want no. We don't need no. You bitches that got that spirit on you. I'm tough and I'm bad. You know, you a horse that just can't be broken. We don't want you. No. We don't want you, and we sure as hell don't need you.
Okay. That's right.
All right. Now go back to Isaiah 4. Read Isaiah 4. I want to get it. Go to Isaiah 32.
It's Isaiah 4:1. In Isaiah 4:1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel.
Now you got to think to yourself, how bad is it going to get out here in these streets for these proud ass women to not care? Think about that. These women right now, these women don't even want you to. I don't even want you talking to your cousin because she a female. You see what I'm saying? Fucking your cousin. You know these women. That's how these women are. You can't have no women friends. Fuck you, bitch. Straight up. That's what time it is, man. You men, you should be in that spirit already, man. A woman ain't gonna tell me who I can and can't talk to. You can't talk to her. All right, well, I ain't gonna talk to you either. How about that?
That's right.
Fuck both of y'all. But like we said, you gotta imagine how bad is it gonna be for these women to not care about that? Because these women, they pride themselves on that shit, man. Nah, he can't have. It's only me. You see these Instagram thotties? He gotta love me and only me. And if he go, and then these women, these scandalous ass women, you know what these women will say? The only way you can deal with another woman is if it's in a goddamn filthy ass threesome. Because these women are all about themselves receiving pleasure. These women are going to get broken down to the point where all they going to fucking care about is your pleasure.
Time.
And that is some serious breaking down, man. Seriously, what the hell is going to happen out here to the point with a so-called black woman? She has been indoctrinated and built up to be in this one woman, man spirit all her fucking life. All her life, she's been built up to be, he gotta worship you. He gotta be about you. Happy life, happy wife. That's man. It's gonna be something so dramatic and drastic that these women are gonna say, I don't give a fuck if you got 100 women. I'm gonna do what you need me to do. Good. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. If you just need me here to wash your clothes, I'll do it. If you just need me here to blow your rod, I'll do it. I don't care about the heat. I don't care about none of these other women. Take your woman with you right now. I'm just making a point. Take your woman and go kiss another woman in front of her and see what the hell she's doing.
Take your woman out and just look at another woman and see how she's going to react.
Yeah, they gonna get theirs too, but right now we talking about the humbling of the woman. Right, and somebody hold on deck Micah 7 and 10.
We read Isaiah 4:1, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our bread, we will eat our own bread.
They ain't gonna care about you having that $100,000 job. You know, these women, these women checklist is longer than you would think they was fucking contractors. You know, or project managers. Big ass checklist. He gotta have $100,000.
He gotta be 6 foot taller.
He gotta be 6 foot or taller. He gotta have abs. He gotta have a big rod. He got his car. His car gotta be paid for, and it's gotta be this year.
He gotta have a black car. All these checklists.
You gotta live in a certain city.
He gotta live in a certain building.
Wear certain shoes.
All that silly shit, man.
But everything about them is fake, man. Fake eyelashes, fake hair, fake nails.
Fake attitude.
Yeah, fake attitudes. It makes no sense.
Yes. The only thing real about him is the smell that's coming from it. Bring that out real quick.
Come on. This is
Man, look at Nicki Minaj, man. That bitch is the quintessential nigga woman. Man. Fake ass, fake titties, blonde hair, fake accent, fake talent. Go ahead.
Come, this is Micah 7 and verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it.
And when you start seeing, and when you women that have a hope and a fighting chance of getting salvation, when you start seeing these women getting fucked up out here, like I did a lesson last week, that chick out there in Oakland City, Nia Wilson, they got killed. The two sisters, well, I don't know both of them, but one of them definitely got killed on that train station.
One of them got stabbed.
One died and one got stabbed in the neck or whatever the case may be. Hey, let that be a lesson to you women. Keep your ass in the house, man.
That's right.
Like these two, them. I ain't gonna get, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, what the fuck are they doing out here? You just walking up and down the streets, just with no purpose, no point. The scriptures speak about wandering about the city, man. They that.
No, the brother in San Francisco said she was in one of them radical white people part, rock and roll niggas.
Oh yeah.
5 points.
Hey, yeah. See that BART train station is cursed, man. I believe that's the same. That's the same line that Oscar Grant got killed.
It was? Damn.
Yeah, the BART train station. It was on a Fruitville station.
Yeah, it was a fruit.
You know, in Oakland, it has a real high level of protesting spirit on them anyway. That's one of them hot zones of protesting, you know? Yeah. This is Proverbs 7 and 11. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house.
Riot.
See, and that's how you know. That's how you know. We're not looking for these women that are out and about.
I might have.
She's known. She's popular. The worst thing you can get in life is a goddamn popular woman. Yeah, because she's popular for a reason.
A lot of people know her.
Yeah, know her literally. Right? Man, popular. All right? You don't want no woman like that. You want a woman that's a house that stays home, man. A homebody. Nobody want no, like anybody out here that really genuinely wants a woman that's not a homebody, you're a cook. Literally, you are.
Yeah.
Like seriously, you are the type of man that likes you probably get off on watching your woman deal with other men. A real man wants to keep his possessions at the house, man.
That's right.
You know, nobody can rob and bother it. You know, you got your your favorite watch or favorite shoes or whatever. You keep that in a specific place.
Keep it vaulted.
You don't leave that at another man's house, do you? You gonna make a point, go ahead.
House, not going out and publicly speaking, getting banged to themselves, but they know that a woman will deviate and she'll take power for herself. That's it. That's the nature of a hoe or a whore.
Going with that. Yeah, Proverbs 7:11. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. And now, matter of fact, go to Titus 2 and 2 and 3. Let's get that one out real quick.
This is Titus chapter 2, verse 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in good behavior, as becoming holy.
And that's the problem now in this society. That is why this society has to be destroyed. Because like the brother brought out earlier in Psalms 82 and 5, the foundations are just completely out of whack, man. We gotta destroy and rebuild. We can't build on this foundation. Because here it is, the old women, the aged women, typically a woman that's 40 and older possibly, she's supposed to do what? Teach the younger women how to be. And typically those women are supposed to be in the goddamn house. Now grandma
Them all riding motorcycles across the country and shit.
Grandma's telling you to teaching how to do it. Grandma's telling you to play the field, man.
And you know, my mother used to live there and was a school teacher. She taught at Columbia Middle.
Oh,
Real
that's
nigga
a wild
school.
school.
Yeah, that's high school high right there.
Yeah, that's literally criminal minded. Dangerous minded right there, man. Yeah, that's the school from 187. So my mom, she would come home and share these different stories dealing with the students. And she told me one time it was this one girl. Now my mom taught 7th grade. My mom was telling about this little girl coming in and talking about, yeah, over the weekend she was eating chicken wings and drinking Coronas and shit. At 7th grade. Hot and fast. Yeah, it gets worse. This is the same chick, little girl. Her mother, her grandmother was in a dyke relationship. Her mother, this is the grandmother. The grandmother's a dyke.
Oh.
The mother worked at Magic City.
God. That's
So-
the Adams family right there.
So when the mother, when she told me that, I was like, it's no hope for this.
Ain't no hope. She's gonna be an entrepreneur, a good woman, you know.
A chastened girl. She's finished. A virtuous woman. She gonna be a homebody. She already in the 7th grade eating chicken, hot wings, and Coronas.
She's bred to be a hoe.
She bragging about the fact that when she reaches a certain age, she already knows she going to the strip club. This is what we dealing with. But you cuck. That's been the word of the day for me. I don't even use that word. But you weak ass Israelite men, you're a bunch of cucks, man. You just go with the flow. You're happy with whatever. The woman can't do no wrong. We want this shit to be gone. My daughter's not growing up like that, but I don't want my daughter to go to school with a bitch that is growing up like that. I don't want my brothers. I don't want my brother's sons to have to choose from bitches like you. You see what I'm saying? This is why it's bigger than just simply focusing on you. It's about the nation. I go to keep going with Titus.
I'm just going to read through the 5.
Yeah, that's cool.
The age, Titus 2 and 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness.
Hey, ain't nothing holy about these old ass women. All these old ass women know how to do is smoke cigarettes and plan family reunions. All right, keep going.
Done. It says, not false accusers.
Oh shit.
Open
Not false accusers, man. The worst thing, I remember one day I was like, the 2 worst things that was ever created that Esau gave you nigga women is the phone and the mirror.
Hell yeah.
The phone and the mirror did a number on you black women. Because of your vanity, you stay in the fucking mirror with your selfies. And the phone, man. You know, it could be 6 in the morning or 10 o'clock at night. And you know what? You're gonna see a woman on the fucking phone.
Hell yeah.
And you know what she's doing? She's on the phone with another black woman talking shit about another black woman.
Early in the morning.
Literally, these phones are. Hey, I hit you with this. Real men don't want phones. We don't like these phones. I hate phones. It's just that we live in a society where you gotta have it. But the reality of it is that, man, the phone is, these women stay on the phone.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, it's one big web of just yapping, talking shit to other women. That's what I say, that's what keeps Verizon and Sprint in business. The black woman just on the phone all goddamn day. Talking shit, man. We know that they're busybodies and gossipers, false, read that again, man. False accusers.
Man, couple on, man. Jake's bad. Jake, man.
Hey, that's why, hey, these men, man, these fucking men are the worst. They're literally under the woman's asshole, man. You know, under her pussy. Anything she says goes, she directs the man. That's why it's a lot of guys that come to the camp and they may want to listen. What the woman do? Grab him by his fucking collar like he's a 10-year-old, man. Grab him by his ear. Here it is, he damn near 250. He played football, basketball, sports, big bitch and squatting 500 pounds and shit. And he get pulled by his fucking ear by a goddamn 5'2" woman, man. Looking all bedazzled. He should have let her hit him cuts, man. He said, hey, these men telling the truth. You need to listen up to this shit so that you don't fall up under that spirit. You know? But she already under it, you know. These niggas under that homosexual black woman with their mama, that baby boy spirit. Yeah, really, you black men,
You really when you get in a relationship with a black woman, she confiscates your nuts, man. Puts it in a jar and puts it by a desk, and gives it to you when she needs you to produce seed. Here, you can go put those on and come on out here, boy. Like, God damn, man. He was defeated, man. Baby, I don't believe that. He know that shit true. Cause he gonna go. She gonna go home. They gonna have an argument. She gonna go home. She gonna be on the phone. These women stay on the phone, man. These women. That's why they got brain damage. Because these phones. See, these phones. They know that you're not supposed to have them by your head. That the radiation that comes from these phones, and you know the thinnest bone you have is in your brain. That's the skull right there between your brain and your ear. That skull is thin, man. So all that radioactive, that's going on, the wave is coming straight from that phone, and then niggas put the hot phone. Then the phone, that's a sign. Esau, you fucking devil. Because then these phones, they get hot, and then it's heating up inside of your goddamn cranium, making it a weaker, soft spot for just more bullshit to just more waves to just come in.
Hey, that's spiritual, like, and just like you was like, I didn't know if you was gonna say that,
go ahead,
but really with these cell phones, after that they'll put it in their pocket. And they say the cell phones really it destroys the shit out of your testosterone, man, because it's right by your nuts. You know, all those different chemicals, like the brother said, all that signals have a heavy vibration. It throws off your hormonal balance. You know, make you want to put that shit in your back pocket down there.
And they can go through bricks and houses and shit.
Hey, well, like, then your phone can pick up Wi-Fi. We know what Wi-Fi do to plant life. It destroys it. So you getting hit over that. These phones are destructive, man. All that shit, man. All that. These phones is destructive, man. Like I said, one of the most peaceful times I ever had in my life. I went 2 months without a phone. I'll tell them my real. We pay $100 a month to have bill collectors call us. I can't wait till you get cut off, man.
God.
Go ahead. Matter of fact, you got a quick one?
Yeah, Khan. This is Ecclesiastes or Sirach 25 and 25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to guide abroad.
That's all. And Esau is major on that, man. You women, man. You women can get in your car and go as you please. These women are jet setters. Yeah, I had some chick on my job ask me, where's somewhere interesting you've been? Nowhere. Hell no. Right? Nowhere. Weird. All right. I've been to Miami, New York, places like that. But these fucking women, man, they go to islands. You gotta Google.
Good.
Dubai. You women are jet setters. All right, but you know what? Keep jet setting your ass, man.
And it's really all at the expense of these cucks, man, like you were saying. These men finance these women for these goddamn trips. Because a woman has a nigga for every damn week. I remember Pastor always thinking about that. She got the Monday nigga that's all about buying the clothes and jewelry and fuck shit. She got the Tuesday nigga that buy all the food and bills, fills up the groceries.
Oh, you see that post to be on Instagram? Where the brother have why would the guys get his phone and be like, why is my name free food and weed? These bitches don't even put your name in the phone.
Damn.
In the contact. You are labeled. Oh, that free good dick is calling. Free food is calling. My nail man is calling.
No, not.
Oh yeah.
Or you have the same name as someone else in the phone.
Oh yeah, these women, man.
Niggas.
I remember the Walk, man. That's a funny brother.
It's like one of the Chronicles in the Walk.
The Chronicles in the Walk, man. I remember one time the Walk was telling me he was over at some rib house, and I think he had just got finished, smashing or whatever. And then he looked over at the phone, and the bitch phone rang, and it was P. It didn't even have a name. It just said POF.
Oh hell no.
Damn.
Dang.
He was like, "What the fuck is this?" I think it had POF in the name.
Oh wow.
That's all she needs.
That's all she needs, man. You see? But this is the energy of what we're dealing with, man. Go back to Micah 7 and 5, man, or 7 and 10.
And if I can say this one thing, and that's why these women don't have no remorse. Because they feel like they got full liberty, like it says, give no woman liberty to gad abroad, and don't give the water passage. These women just float. They just flowing all in the society. They can flow through the alleys and the crevices, the high rises, underground parties and raves. And you damn right you can't get a disciplined woman, man. Right. These women are all out of whack, man. One time. Yeah, they one ton, walking with one ton eyes. Here it is, a woman that have a man, and she's sizing you up. Yeah. Right, and don't give a fuck if the man see it. But right when you look at a chick ass, she might have her ass exposed. Now she want to throw you in a doghouse, man.
Yeah, you gotta just be. I don't see it. I don't see it. I do not see it. Like you women, man, a great humbling is coming. When Esau fall, you nigga women are falling too, man.
That's right.
Okay? See, the kingdom of heaven is for the man, man. It starts with the man. All right? And then you women, you just get the goodies that come along with it. Okay?
They are goodies.
But yeah, you're one of the goodies that's going to be in the kingdom for the man.
Good.
Yeah, you know, the success, the side effects of being a righteous man. That's all you are as a woman, man. Right? Read that in Micah 7.
This is Micah 7 and verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said unto me.
Shame shall cover you. All right? You women that have no belief, you scoff at this. Because, listen, statistically speaking, we already know there's more women on the planet Earth. There's more Israelite women of the nation than there are men. So we know that more women are going to get jacked up out here. But on the flip side, more women are going to get saved too. It's perfect balance. So you women that the Most High has set for salvation, set to be delivered, you're going to start seeing these women getting jacked up. And it's going to put fear in you and it's going to humble you, man. All you women, even you women right now that's connected to us in the truth right now. You women got it. All women that we have right now got to be humble. They one time. Hell, your woman got her own car. She think your woman asks you, hey, you think I could go out and leave and go to the grocery store real quick? They don't ask you to do shit. You just got to be like, all right, babe, I'll see you later.
Good.
All right, babe.
I gotta go. Where you going?
They just that's their limit. That's their limit. They get up and go when they want to. You know, you might have, us men in the truth, we got a little more rule over our house. So there's certain things, but still to a certain level, they still go as they please.
Hell yeah, they do. Hey, you watch that in a lot of these movies, man. One movie you watched that with Robert De Niro, I think it was Casino, him and Joe Pesci, and that bitch Ginger. She was all about the fashion, like, and he got her from she was a hoe when he first seen her, man. Yeah. Throwing the chips up and basically being a flamboyant hoe. And what she did at the end of the day, she was all about sniffing coke and basically being ran down by other niggas and shit. She had some dope nigga in a dope hole. Here it is, he had a big ass chest of diamonds and had a penthouse in Vegas. Yeah. He literally gave her the world because he was doing big things over there.
He ruled. I think in that movie, what happened? The mob set him up in Vegas, so he was literally over Vegas.
Yeah, he was over Vegas.
See, that's why I say it don't matter how much power you have. It don't matter how much money you have. It don't matter what special moves you got in the bedroom. You got your that don't matter. Your flips and your acrobatics. Switch. It don't matter all that, man. Your signature,
Let's show you that in power. Main character, he has all the money. He runs the street. His woman going around with the lawyer himself is fucking off.
Oh no! But you got to start before that.
Oh yeah,
with the driver.
Yep.
Here it is.
The driver. Yep.
Ghost is the man running the city. And the thing about it is, Ghost didn't even smash the chick. Because when he was in the club and he met up with I forget the Latino chick's name, Angela. When she just saw and perceived that he was with another chick, what happened? She got mad and she went and got in the truck and then she started playing with herself instead of in front of the driver. And then you got all these people that talk shit about Ghost. Ghost only smashed one chick. Not a black bitch. She's on like her third ride.
Yeah. She smells like 3 or 4 guys in that show.
What can you do? You can't do nothing. That's why we need the tables to turn here. That's what we're waiting for. See, we got so much invested into this thing that when the fruits of our labor truly comes, that's when we're going to see our wealth and our riches and everybody going to see it in us. Yep. That's all we waiting for. That's why we just got to, that long suffering, man. That long suffering and patiently waiting. We just got to patiently wait for the tables to turn. And when these tables turn, this go around, we gonna be so much in a favor seat. Matter of fact, go to Isaiah 65 and 13 real quick. Let's go. Got it?
This is Isaiah chapter 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry.
Hey, see, we hungry right now. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even ate today.
Good.
Through, man. Fueling off the spirit. Hey, literally, just fueling off the spirit, man. Last thing I ate was some goddamn cookout last night on the way to the camp house. Hey, but you know what? It's a spirit. The spirit. Hey, and then you shall know the See, we not living luxury out here. You go to you choose a random brother out here and go to his house, open the refrigerator. It ain't flowing with food and vegetables and fruits and juice. Right, it ain't nothing in there. It ain't nothing in there. It ain't like, you know, you go on Instagram and you see these health refrigerators. You be like, God damn, is that how your refrigerator really look?
Yeah.
Different colored carrots. How the fuck you got? They got cho and all kind of other fruits and vegetables and shit I don't even know about. Bok choy and spinach kale and dinosaur kale and giant kale, baby spinach. All kind of greens. Just a arugula, you know, spring mix. Like, how you gonna eat all that shit before it go bad? In our house, our big refrigerators is through to the max, man. Hey, but you know what? I'd rather it be through right now. While you people are losing weight in that day, we might get fat and chubby. We might get fat and chubby in the day of destruction. That's how that might be how the women recognize it. Like, God damn, how you getting fat in the day? How you getting fat in the time of destruction?
Good.
Fatter than it was about. Living like a king.
Hey, what they say yesterday is a post float on Instagram where you got women saying he ain't getting no money if he ain't got a little pudge, man.
Good.
And I looked at myself, I'm like, yeah, I ain't got money.
Good.
Hey, but you know, in that day, we might really have that pudge, man.
Good.
You know, we gonna eat good. We just gotta believe and have faith, man. Don't worry about how you gonna eat in that day. You might literally be eating away. You be like, God damn. You know, you might y'all brothers seen Jurassic Park, the first one, right? Yeah. Remember when the kids ran into the auditorium, they was hungry and shit, and the little girl, she ran and they was eating all the Jello. And I remember the chick, she was I think she was a vegetarian or whatever, and she was looking at it. She didn't care. I think she ate it too. See, that's how it might be. You don't know. We don't know how this thing gonna play out. The movie The Road, when he found that little yep, and there was all kind of snacks and shit. See, we just gotta have faith and trust in the Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. Us doing what we doing right now, you gotta look at it like when the spirit, I don't feel like doing a lesson, I don't feel like going to camp, because it happens. But you gotta think on a level of, man, I'm trying to secure myself a meal. I'm trying to secure my family a meal. I'm trying to secure. Hey, I'll be looking at things like, man, I'm gonna do another lesson. Man. That might secure me a place to stay for a day. I might earn me a car. You know, a car to keep me moving in that day. You know, you don't know. You just gaining money. You know, it's like that movie. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, you remember that game, that Resident Evil. You get points and money along the way, and then what happens? You meet the guy, the merchant man. Matter of fact, go to that in James what is that? James, go ye to him that's selling. What was that? James is that James 5? No. If he lacketh wisdom, go to him that James 1.
Yeah, this is I'll start at verse 5.
Yeah, come.
James.
Somebody gonna crash right here.
James 1 and 5.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen real soon. Watch. Go ahead, bro.
James 1 and 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not.
Oh, you know what I meant? That's cool too. I was thinking of Matthew 25. Go ye to the sellers. And you know the Most High is the seller. You know. So what happens in that day? You know, you might be able to, Lord, man, I got this amount of riches. I got this amount of money. You know, the Lord might, you might be able to get you. You know what I'm saying? A place to stay or the whole night. You know? Yeah. You gotta look at it like that. Yeah, you gotta go ahead.
Matthew 25, and verse 9. But the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves.
That's right. See, that's what it's about. Let's go.
Hey,
Shalom.
all right.
Good.
Man, y'all got something here, man.
Oh, yeah.
Head to the city, man.
Oh no, we with GMS. We out here every Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah. We out here every Saturday.
That's what's up, man. I'm closer than what we thought, man. All praise to the Most High.
Hey, all
man.
praise.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Shalom. Yep. So, what was I saying?
You're saying, I was just rereading this in my job. This is Matthew.
Yeah. Hey, shalom, brother. Shalom.
This is Matthew chapter 25, verse 9. But the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there, Salah. Matthew 25 and 9. But the wise answer, saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but ye. Salah.
And you can drop that, but the point of it all is that we collecting funds right now. Scriptures tell you in Proverbs, the 3rd chapter, that the riches, that the wisdom is counted as is better than any merchandise of gold and rubies, man. Roughly paraphrasing. All right? So that's what this is all about. So now going back to Isaiah 65, whoever was holding that.
I got it. Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
And see, that's what we're doing right now. We pre-ordering meals right now. You know? We pre-ordering meals and we pre-ordering certain things in the spirit to maintain us in that day. Yeah, we got a layaway plan.
Yeah, 'cause we can cash out with all the things that we building up on, man. All this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is going to equate to riches, royalty, and dominion, man. This isn't just an act where we just talking shit on the corners. No, all these things is what the Lord required a man of the Lord to do in these times so that you'll be protected, and taken care of in that day, man.
That's right.
You're doing the Lord's job, and this is great pay. He's not going to pay you right now and pay you by the hour like the so-called white
They
man.
ain't gonna give you FRMs, man. All right, and that's the thing about it. See, we the Most High, when He gave us those talents. See, this is a business. You gotta have the mind frame of a hustler, a go-getter. You know, so you gotta have that spirit of like, all right, the Most High gave me 3 talents, right? And I gotta make sure I get him his 6. So I'm gonna take part of the 3. I just made 5. So I'm gonna take part of that. I'm gonna go invest in this, but I'm gonna come back and get some more. That's the spirit you gotta be in, and that's what we doing, man. We making a lot of purchases in the spirit right now.
God.
Okay, now going back to Isaiah 65.
Isaiah 65, I'm starting at the top of it. Isaiah 65, 13. Therefore thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
See, that table's turning. That's what we waiting for. Right now, we're not eating. We're not drinking. You know? Hell, half the time living in Esau society, you get your goddamn water cut off. You know? Your lights get cut off, power get cut off, you can't cook. You know, this is the reality of what we live in. You know, but it's all good. Hey, because you know what? When the Most High cut the lights off on this God-forsaken place, we're going to have power. We had power when we left Egypt.
Hell yeah.
Pillar by day, a cloud by day, and a pillar of fire by night. See? So we just got to have faith. Faith and do what the hell we supposed to do, man. And everything else going to come, man. Matter of fact, go to, what is that? Matthew 5 or seek ye the kingdom and everything shall be added unto you. 6 and 33, yep.
I got you. This is Matthew 6 and verse 33.
Yep.
But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High.
And that's what we're doing. What is the kingdom of the Most High? The scriptures tell you in, was that Luke the 14? That don't say, lo, the kingdom is here, or the kingdom of heaven is here or there. The kingdom is within thee, within you. The kingdom of heaven is the scriptures. So that's the first thing we did. We seek the kingdom of heaven, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. All right, keep going.
In his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
All these things. See, Solomon was seeking after the kingdom of heaven back then. And what the Most High just was, you didn't ask for it, but I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to make you the richest man. Matter of fact, you got to bring it up. I'm going to give you the riches. He got the woman. He got the notoriety, the fame. He got all of that. Why? Because he seek the kingdom of heaven first, and that's the stand. That's the stead that we are walking in. We're not doing this to get some riches. You know. All right, you got to go ahead.
This is 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 9. It says, "Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people, and may discern between good and bad. For who?"
And that's us. We to discern between good and bad. That's what this whole walk is about. This whole walk is about us learning how to discern good and bad. Yep. That's right. Having a good conscience. All right. Being righteous judges. You know, that equity, putting it on the scale. That's what this whole thing is about. Okay. Oh, you got, okay, come. Whenever you're ready to step in, I'll let you get your, grab your engine up.
It says, "For who is able to judge this by so great a people?" Verse 10. "And the speech pleased the Lord that Solomon."
And that's us. That's us. See, when we woke up to this truth, I'm gonna be honest with you. We didn't know what we was waking up to. We just know that this gotta be it. And then as you grow and you develop in the spirit, then you realize what this walk is truly about. But we didn't come into this about, oh man, ladies, riches. I didn't wake up to this for that. I felt so filthy in my scripture. I'm not in the scripture, slack. I felt so filthy in my spirit that I was like, man, whatever it is to please you, how about Shem Yahushua? That's what I'm about, man. That's what it was all about. So we walking in the same spirit as Solomon, King Solomon, which we know King Solomon is who? Yahushua. And we're joint heirs unto Yahushua. Okay? Bring it up.
Wisdom of Solomon, and I'm going to jump a little bit. Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 11. "Wherefore set your affection upon my words. Desire them, and ye shall be instructed."
See? Instructions. When you read Proverbs, the first chapter, giving subtlety to the matter of fact, I want to quote that real quick. Get that Proverbs 101 real quick if you don't mind. All right, because that's what we did. We was going after the word of the Lord, man. We knew that the word of the Lord that's called us. It was a calling. Go ahead, bring that out real quick.
This is Proverbs 1 and verse 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction.
See, then we just read about instruction. Keep going.
To perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom.
That's what it's all is about. We wanted wisdom. We knew there was something off in this world. And when we was looking, we was on a search for wisdom. Keep going.
Justice and judgment.
Judgment. Go ahead.
And
equity.
Equity.
See, that's what I was saying. We just read about King Solomon. Discerning good and evil. Keep going.
Verse 4. To give stability to the simple.
Subtlety.
Subtlety to the simple.
Yeah, and the brother Barzal, he's not here at the moment, but he always goes into that. Being subtle is to be able to walk on that web and not get caught. So we're moving like righteous snakes out here. That's a high level of wisdom. All right, keep going.
To the young man, knowledge and
discretion.
Yep,
that's it on that. Now let's go back to that. I want to pull that. All right. On the wisdom of Solomon.
Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 20. Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom.
See, the kingdom of heaven, which is the knowledge. See, that through gaining this knowledge, literally the kingdom of heaven is going to manifest. It's all that we want is going to manifest, but it starts with the knowledge. All right. Now, still got. Yeah, go back to Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
And you got to have faith in that. You got to truly believe that that's what's going to happen for you. That if you are a servant, which a servant is what? What is a servant doing? Prophesying. Matter of fact, go to, see, you already there, spirit. Go to Amos 3. That's 3 and 6 or 3 and 7.
This is Amos 3 and
7.
Verse 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
And what's part of the Lord's secret? The wisdom. All right, it's the servants of the prophets. All right, so it's telling us in Isaiah 65 that my servants, the prophets, those that are pushing the word, those that are on fire for the word, and what? They're gonna eat in that day. We catching hell right now, but hey, it's all good. When this place, you know what I'm saying? Like you watch cartoons and shit, and they'll do that quick flip, where they go to day to night. You see the sun go up and the moon come up real quick. That's how it's gonna be. This kingdom gonna fall, and what's gonna happen? When this kingdom fall, it's gonna cause a big ripple effect. Yeah, you know how you see somebody jump on a trampoline, you're young in the country, and you be on a trampoline, and you be standing there, and your cousin on the other side of the trampoline, they jump. You don't mean to jump up in the air, but because he jumped on it, fell down into the trampoline, it's gonna pop your ass up. It forces you up. So the same thing is gonna happen in this kingdom. When Esau fall and pushes down into this world, it's gonna push us so far up, man. It's gonna catapult us to another level. We ain't gotta worry about nothing. We just gotta accept being low and long suffering. That's what this is all about. It's all about the battle between you and how long you can suffer. How long can you suffer for the Lord? That's a question you ain't gotta throw that out there. You gotta answer that for yourself. How long can you suffer for the Lord? And what is that? Counting the cost. All right, keep going tonight.
It says, behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
See, we're in the house of mourning right now. We're not rejoicing. Now, are we rejoicing? We're rejoicing in the spirit. You know, we're definitely rejoicing in the spirit because we know that, why? Our Savior is closer than we believe. So we rejoice in the spirit. We see in this place fall. We see you Edomites, you so-called white people falling. All right, we see slavery happening to you. All right, we see it creeping. We see World War III. We see the famine, pestilence. We see all these things. So there's a level of rejoicing, but that true rejoicing, that true happiness, that's not going to come until when we get into the kingdom. And when there's peace on earth.
So 1 Thessalonians 5:16, rejoice evermore.
See? Rejoice evermore. That's the spirit we're supposed to be in. And I hit you with this. I'm not, these brothers know, I'm really not in a bad attitude no more. Them days of being in the truth and you always just pouty face, you know, you always frowning, you know, you always, man, it ain't no good day. You know, you just always, you know, everything, nobody can tell you good morning. A person tell you good morning, ain't no good morning. Like, goddamn, bro. Pissed in your cornflakes.
It's a balance. Because it's the same way. Wisdom, Ecclesiastes 7:7. Yep. Surely a person maketh the wise man mad, but it also say anger rests in the bosom of the fool. So it's a balance. You can't just walk around mad and pissed off all the damn time. You know, the only way you really can balance it is with the scripture. That's right. You gotta set your affections in this word, man. Because this is like to bring the kingdom. So we hastening that every day, and we're seeing it like the brother saying. We're seeing it. We're seeing this place constantly fall. We're seeing the dollar declining. We're seeing the RFID chip on the rise, you know. So everything is in play. You just gotta be patient and wait.
You see these curses go. You see these curses fall upon our enemies.
Yep.
Esau catching hell. Esau's losing it. So like you said, it's a perfect balance. You know, you gotta balance it, and that comes with time and wisdom. You know, so hey, like I say, when you start seeing these things happening, man, we in a year of prophecy, man. So you should be rejoicing, man. You see the chip coming. You see things heating up in the Middle East. You see people losing it. Everywhere you look on the news, there's something that's bad, and you should be happy with bad news. God, please bring it up.
This is 2 Ezra, chapter 14, verse 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature.
See, that weak nature have you in that, you know, that dragging your foot spirit. You know, you just always low. I'm catching hell. I mean, you been catching hell.
Before you got this truth, you was catching.
Yeah, you been catching hell. What the hell that you catching is going to outweigh the righteousness that we pushing out, the seeing what's happening, that all that don't matter no more. Seeing the fall of our enemy doesn't matter. You just stuck on the fact that you can't pay your goddamn cell phone bill. Or you can't buy the new J's. They don't even be serious shit. Jake be in that low spirit because they can't go buy some new shoes and shit. Fuck shoes, man. All right, fuck buying one pair of shoes. We about to step into a period where we gonna have shoemakers.
Our names.
And our names on it, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to be striving for, that, man. The kingdom, man. Bring it up.
I just want to make a quick point. This is Tobit. This is speaking about Tobias before Kapaz. It says, this is Tobit, chapter 14, verse 15. It says, but before he died, he heard of the destruction of Nineveh, which was taken by Nebuchadnezzar and Ahasuerus. And before his death, he rejoiced over Nineveh. So that's like the brother was saying, we should be in the point. I know when you first get into it, you're zealous. Right. Like, I fucked up all that.
That's how babies are. You know, we even watched that movie, which is a good movie, Inside Out. It's a kid's movie. You know, I got a daughter, so yeah, I gotta watch these. That's way off. In the movie, when the child is born, she wakes up and she only has two emotions. So she got blue, which was her sad emotion, and then she had happy. That's all she had. She didn't have fear. She didn't have scared or anxiety or anger. She just had happy and sad. And they just kept hitting the button. One button is happy, sad. Because you're a child. You know, you're not in control of your emotions. But when you become of age in this thing, a 5-year-old child shouldn't be acting like a 3-month-old baby.
Yeah.
A 5-year-old child or son shouldn't be acting like a 15. You grow and you control yourself better. I just want to throw that out.
Yeah, that's beautiful because what it's experience. That's what got her those other emotions.
Yep.
Those were came, but like how Tobias saw the downfall of Nineveh and rejoiced over it. We should be rejoicing over like in this very moment right now. These prophecies are coming to pass at a rapid rate. So it's like, man, we almost out there.
Yeah, Rakataya Shimi out shot.
We should be rejoicing over that. Y'all just want to make that count. You know, y'all brothers got
I got one for you. Hey, this Philippians 1, and I'm starting at verse 18. It says, what then? Notwithstanding every way, whether in pretense or in truth, a Mashiach is preached, and I therein do rejoice. Yeah, and will rejoice. So we see these prophecies come to pass. We see in this word come to the light. So that's something to rejoice about. You know? In all the things that we suffer, you know, brothers don't got money. Brothers ain't really getting women like that. You know, it's all type of elements that punish the flesh, that make you suffer in the flesh. But if you focus on things in the spirit, it'll draw that smile, it'll draw that happiness out of you. You know? Because really the kingdom is what's that real happiness. So if you always thinking about the things that's leading into that, you'll find rain in the desert. That's right, because this was the valley of the dry bones.
Colossians 3:2.
That's why the scriptures say, don't be carnal-minded, you know. Keep dealing spiritually, you know, because the Lord is dealing spiritually. Spiritual things is what keep us going, you know. Because we already know, you know, these bodies can't take, you know, this place. But through Yahweh Shemiah Shah, he makes it to where we can be here, we can sustain it, you know, take this hell. That's why the scripture say what in Sirach, that he's trying us as fine gold, man. You know? Yeah, come on, you get that from me.
I got something real quick too. This is Romans 8 and 15. And it says, for ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. So it's kind of like, you know, when you read Romans the 9th chapter, that adoption, if a child that's just newly adopted, he's happy.
Hell yeah.
You ever see that? You never see a new adopted child that's sad. Like, I got taken out of this foster care and orphanage.
Hey, especially if he's adopted into a royal family. Like we ain't just get adopted to any family. You know, we got adopted into royalty, man. Yeah. You know, joint heirs.
And you went from being a peasant on the streets collecting change to Richie Rich or some big billionaire family picking you up in the Rolls Royce and taking you home. You ain't gonna be I sure do miss those pieces out of the trash can.
You're gonna be happy. You're gonna be stunting a little bit too.
That's right. You're gonna be stunting. Yeah. But you living in a life that you life of luxury. And it's all about the mentality. And really through that, that's what makes you appreciate things more. Instead of being a child that's already pre-rich, so to speak, born rich, you kind of get stubborn. Nobody can tell you shit. You got that high class mentality. But really, we have a lowly and a humble mentality, but the Most High is raising us up onto the kingdom, man. And that's the beauty of the balance of both worlds, because we are a lowly people and we're very meek. And that's why the scripture speaks about how the meek shall inherit the earth. Because the meek can only dictate things in a righteous sense, because they look at the value of the people, they look at the poor, they figure out things, how can we help them? How can we help the widow? How can we help the fatherless and things of that nature? How can we build the people from the ground up, man?
That's right.
And that's how the Lord is establishing a elect in 144,000 people.
Use that precept?
Yeah. Sirach 2 and 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
Kind said, take cheerfully, man. When you're going through hell, you got to know that the Lord's really dealing with you, especially if you're coming out here on the highways and byways, prophesying the downfall of this place, prophesying that the kingdom is at hand, you know, that the kingdom is to come, that our Savior is coming back. When you catching hell, that's really the Lord dealing with you, you know? So you should root yourself and be strong, man. That's why He giving us faith, man. He's building our faith up.
That's right.
Et cetera, man, you know? And can you continue?
For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, he will help you. Order thy way of right, and trust in him. And I just want to say, where it speaks about gold is tried in the fire, the word tried goes into testing. So in order to be tested, you have to go through a high level of fire, man. Intense situations. You know, the Lord put Satan in the midst of brothers to see if you're going to fight it out through the spirit of dirt. You know, to see if you really about this, man. Right. If you're truly a true gold, the golden wedge over in Isaiah the 13th chapter, are you fool's gold? Gold, you just posing. You know, outwardly you so-called shining, but when temptation in that fiery furnace touches your touches your spirit, you instantly disintegrate, man.
You got the glitter, but you don't got the map.
The malleable.
Yeah, malleable. You're not hard. You got the glitter. Like they do with the fake Geneva watch and the fake chain out the middle of the mall.
It be shining, man.
Yeah, it be shining.
South Decatur Mall's fun.
Diamonds fall out loud. You look at that shit, you're like, damn, man, what the hell my diamonds? Wrist 33.
Can you read that last part again?
Yeah. Believe in him, and he will help you.
And there it is right there, man. In the time of your trouble, in the time of your hell, believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, don't be bitching up, man.
Like,
you know, don't get in that woe is me and let your sins weigh you down, man. Just believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua and endure through that hell. That's why you have the Bible, you know. Call a brother up, you know. Pray, read, you know, read the scriptures, pray. Yeah, pray without ceasing, man. Don't be jealous, you know. And you bring the peace out.
All right, this back in Philippians, as we finish it off, 1:19. For I know that this shall turn to my salvation through your prayer and the supply of the Spirit of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. So when you're going through these things, man, that you know you suffer, you know, you gotta just focus on Yahweh Shah. And the way that you do that is you pray, hey Lord, just keep my mind, you know, Psalms 51:11, keep my spirit in this, you know, because the devil got so many tricks to pull you out, you know. He coming at all he coming at angles that you ain't never learned the geometry, you know. Like, damn, hey, you see that coming?
I ain't even read about this situation, but it's spiritual. It speaks about it, and I got that precept in Ephesians 2 about how Satan is, which we went into that earlier. Satan is known as the prince of power and the air of the wind. Wind comes from all directions, north, south, you know, and it's powerful, man. They say with tornadoes, but that's just nothing but concentrated revolving wind. You could a pencil could get caught in a tornado, and it could burst out, and it could shoot through a tree, man. That's the power of these spirits, but you got to be staked down and rooted. That's the job of a man of the Lord. Root yourself upon the foundations in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
You got it, bro.
This is first Salakia, 2 Corinthians chapter 1. I'm gonna just jump to the point for to be short. It says, and whether we be afflicted, it's for our consolation and salvation, which is effectual in the enduring of the same sufferings which we also suffer. For whether we be comforted, it is for our consolation of salvation.
And that was beautiful, man. Like I said, enduring, man. And things are happening for us, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is doing everything for the elect, you know. We're going through hell for a reason. We're low for a reason. We broke for a reason, you know. Because the elect know that it's greater things coming, man. The kingdom is coming. So we got to endure through it, man. Can someone give me that precept in Hebrews? No, you can bring it out right quick.
Okay. 1 Peter 1, and I'll start at 7. That the trial of your faith, being much more precious than gold, than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Mashiach, whom having not seen ye love, in whom though now you see him not, yet believing, ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory.
And just like the brother was saying, that's why we're cheerful. You know, at the end of the day, even though we get our asses whooped, so tomorrow some brothers got to work, tonight some brothers may have to work, we got to work these crazy hours on the job. We know at the finish line, after everything is dealt with and done and the smoke clears, we're going to reign on top, man. In the kingdom of righteousness, there's going to be no more malice one to another, no more envy, jealousy, hatred, crying, pain, suffering, frustration. It's going to be perfect bliss, harmony, man. Why not fight for that? Because we catching hell, man. Sick, through. Our bodies is broken down, man. We like fucking 1999 Hondas, man. Riding with a still trucking, though.
Still trucking. Hey, can I add to that too?
150,000 miles.
That brother said about the consolation. We suffer for the consolation. So, Jacob on this side, they suffer by what? Joining the mole and stuff like that. Let me see their consolation by wickedness.
That's right, you do.
See, they on the high horse, Shaq. All the damn celebrities, man.
Bring that out.
Hebrews 12, Hebrews chapter 12, verse 7. If he endured chastising, if he endured chastising, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chastises not?
Yeah, like if I can say, it's like Boys in the Hood, Fury. You know, Fury, Lawrence Fishburne and Boys in the Hood. He wasn't soft on his son, on Trey, and Trey was the only one to live. That's how the spirit of the Lord is. He's not our friend, man. You know, he's tough on us. Get your ass up, get your ass over here. Do this, do that, work, be something. Don't do this. Think like this. That's how a true father is. Now that father that want to be cool with you, and, you know, he let you sleep till 9, 11 o'clock in the morning on all the fucking time.
The father from Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah, the father from Don't Be a Menace.
You know, younger than your goddamn son, man. It's simple as hell. Trying to fuck women with you. Because you got a lot of them niggas, man. That's why their children essentially turn into degenerates. Which the word degenerate means to take away from generation. The legacy that the father leaves should supersede him, man. David wanted Solomon his kingdom to extend above his, and it did. And he invested a lot in Solomon, a lot of jewels, a lot of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, how to be as a man. Taking that so-called pride, and telling them and showing them what it is to be humble, what it is to reign, what to look out for. That's all the things that the Heavenly Father. That's why we have this this big book of wisdom, man. You know,
the Lord is talking to us. She's teaching us how to be sons. We gotta be like
this is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 7 again. If he endured chastisement, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chastises not?
You dealing with us as sons, man. Like, have y'all fathers ever say stick your chest out, you punch it, you say, man, toughen up.
Hell yeah,
You know?
man.
That's basically what Yahweh Shemi start doing to us, man. Toughening us up, man. For the days to come, man. Jacob's trouble. When we're seeing people dying left and right, he's gonna toughen our spirits up, man. When he see the famine, when we all see the famine come and these businesses go out of order, man, we're gonna have to be tough in that day. And we're gonna have to rejoice because we know that the time is at hand, man. And we're gonna call on Yahweh Shemi Shah, you know? Continue.
It says, but if ye be without chastisement, wherefore all are partakers, then ye are chastised.
And a bastard is a child. He's not heir to the throne, man. It's a child. You don't want to be a bastard today. Nobody gives a fuck about the bastard child. You don't polish the bastard child up and teach him kingly ways. He ain't even gonna sit on the fucking throne. He's basically a peasant by nature. He just, they have the saying, born out of wedlock and things of that nature. Illegitimate, you know. He's not truly an heir to the throne. If we want to be joint heirs unto Yahushua. So Yahushua has to beat a lot of things in us, critique us. Go ahead.
Yeah, he got to beat a lot of things in us and out of us, man. Which is our wicked thing, which are wicked ways, you know.
That's right.
Because when we join, you know, turn back to Yahweh Shemi Shah, you know, our wicked ways, our old man go to pass, you know. We're supposed to be cleaning ourselves every day, man, making ourselves holy, making ourselves clean, man, so we can get ready for that wedding to come, man. So we can finally be joined to our King, you know, so that he can teach us how to be kings, you know.
That's right.
Proverbs 23:13. Withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. Thou shalt beat him with the rod and shall deliver his soul from hell.
And that's the scriptures, man. The Lord is beating us with this rod with these scriptures. It's not just in Revelation to read liken unto a rod. So this word has to be beat in. And I got that definition quick to go into that word malleable. The brother had went into the word malleable earlier. And it's able to be hammered or pressed permanently out of shape without breaking or cracking. You know? And you want to be that malleable.
You can beat, not break. That's what you just brought that out in Proverbs. You can beat him, but he ain't gonna die.
That's right. And that's what he's doing to us, man. Constantly beating us. So for everlasting life, man. So we won't die. But that's up to us to believe in him.
And that's love.
Yeah, and that's love. You know? And you bring out
And this is Job, or anyone? Job 38:3. It says, gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee the answer thou me. You gotta be a man, man. All right? And most importantly, an Israelite man. Okay? But part of being an Israelite man is having a certain manner of toughness to you. And what makes you a man? Following these words. All right? Being a man after the heart of Yahweh Shemi Shah. That's what makes you a man. All right? Not because you pay bills and shit, all right? You got it, bro.
we'll bring this last one out.
Okay, this is Ecclesiastes 30:3. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice with him.
Hey, a lot of these top kings, you know, they were all about teaching their son. You know, Alexander, his father, Philip of Macedon, taught him the ways of strategy, and warfare. He taught him his enemies. He taught him what to take down, and after he died, his son was already, in the process of.
He already by 12.
Yeah, he was prepped.
By 12, he was already. By 12, he was already ready. A lot of you men, see, that's the thing about it. This society don't know. See, we weren't brought up in a society where we were brought up being true men. We didn't have that. So the Most High got, like you said, the Most High got to beat a lot in us and beat a lot out of us, man. Really got to do a whole lot of beating out of us.
that long suffering
Because
hell.
you beat it out, something's gonna get in. It says, he that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. Though his father died, yet he is as though he were not dead. For he hath left one behind him that is like himself.
Can you break that down, man?
Well, yeah, because just like, if you teach your son, okay, especially give him knowledge, understanding, All right, and whether it be warfare strategy, whether it be business strategy, okay? All right, and you die, and the business pass on to your son, okay? Your son, because of what you taught him, because of the things that he's learned, like the scripture says, teach a child the way he shall go when he's old, he will not depart from it. So, same thing with the Lord. You know, that's what Yahweh Bashar is doing with us. He's making one like it to himself. Yep, teach you okay? Teaching us how to gain the kingdom, okay? By putting in his wisdom and his knowledge. Alright? Because guess what? Like Paul said, eventually we will know him even as he is. You know? Because we're going to be like Yahweh Bashar. Because we were made in his image. And that's what we're trying to get back. That image of Yahweh Bashar, like his guys in the earth.
That's right.
But without dying this time.
Put all on it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up. And with that, I want to give all honor and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
And Shalom. Oh, Salat. Double honor to the apostle and elders of the great millstone. And Shalom.
Shalom.